What's going on, people? Welcome to another In Motion Football live stream. I'm back for day 2. We got rounds 2 and 3 of the NFL draft today. We're going to be watching every pick, reacting to every pick as it happens. Shout out to everybody in here. The 7 people watching live, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. So it's been 24 hours since, 22-ish hours since round 1. So I think everything that's happened has marinated a little bit. And there's some more coherent thoughts about everything that's a little bit more refined. But yeah, yesterday was awesome. Reacting to everything in the moment was fun. But here we are now, round 2, round 3. There's going to be 64 more picks, actually more than 64, like 68 more picks to react to, but also just an opportunity to revisit some of the stuff that happened yesterday. So first and foremost, I'm joining this stream 3 picks into round 2. We got Dejon Stribling that went 1. So that's Ole Miss's receiver for anybody who watched the college football playoff. Pretty interesting pick for San Francisco because you're talking about a burner, a deep threat, somebody who definitely is going to fit into that offense in terms of being a blocking receiver, but somebody who I don't think you would associate with Brock Purdy's kind of playing style. I've never associated Brock Purdy with throwing deep balls down the sidelines. At least that's not his preference. So we're going to see more of that with Stribling, or at least the goal is to see more of that. Whether it works out or not, that's yet to be determined, but I'm kind of skeptical. Chase Besantis, number 2. So Arizona gets a guard there. I showed you their offensive line going into yesterday. And they're missing a quality right guard and a quality right tackle. Caden McDonald just went down. So they get a right guard in Besantis, one of the higher rated guard prospects. That gives them at least 4 spots to feel comfortable with. We'll see if they can find a way to get a right tackle for the rest of the way here in the off season. But yeah, Cardinals go there. Bills go edge rusher TJ Parker, somebody who you saw in a lot of first rounds mock drafts. Bills added Bradley Chubb, so that's the second pass rusher. They added Michael Hecht, who got suspended last year, but yeah, clear emphasis that in terms of the team wanting more of a pass rush. Yeah, of course. Clear emphasis in terms of wanting a pass rush. And they addressed it again. Caden McDonald to the Texans. Bro, this is getting fucking greedy, dude. Like, this team's defense is going to be amazing. Because if anything, defensive tackle was kind of a spot where you could say they weren't the best in the world. And they got better. Caden McDonald, in terms of playing style, you're looking at like a run stuffing defensive tackle, definitely a specialist, not somebody who's going to play third downs and you expect him to get to the quarterback. But he's damn good at what he does. So we got the Giants on the clock. Gonna head to the timeline to see what this pick is going to be. Matt, where the hell is the Giants pick? Wait, is this not recent? Huh? No, I need that recent. Where is the Giants getting Colton Hood? That's another good player. Another good player for the Giants, man. Defensively, they added Arvell Reese. Now they get a starting corner on the outside to pair with, I believe, Greg Newsome, because what's his name? The guy they took in the first round, Deontay Banks, he's trash. But yeah, I got Side joining the stream. What's going on, man?
All good, Alan?
All good, brother. Hey, man.
Is it 2024 Chief Jersey, Eagles jersey?
Oh, no, this is an old Eagles jersey. So this is Brian Dawkins.
No. Okay. See, yesterday I wanted to come back, but I had a call and I have to watch NBA. That's why I couldn't. But yesterday is very, very surprise day for me. I went through all the teams, and by the way, some of the teams were absolutely minus for me. And that on the list is See, it's not a minus, but I can't understand why they have went this route. Giants.
Giants? Okay, interesting.
See, because they have Abdul Carter, they
Yeah,
have Baines, they
yeah.
have Kevin. Why do you have to pick Arvel Reeves then? I told this about Sheik. Sheik told me that he wants to pay Reeves at LB.
So, and that's the problem is that, bro, if they got Reese to get a linebacker, then they're not even getting the best out of the player. And he can be a good linebacker, but like, how many times do you see linebackers go at 5? My thing is they're gonna trade Kayvon Thibodeau, so they're gonna get something back for Kayvon. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I agree in terms of the fact that like it's a weird fit for their team. But the other thing is, bro, is that it would have been difficult to pass on him. Like in
You
terms of the
have Downs
value of
there.
the players there.
You have Downs, iterate Downs there. You can pick Downs.
That's so you know what? That's true. That's a good point. You could definitely pick downs. They could also trade down and get downs. Like, that's the other thing. If I was the Giants, I may have traded down there. Obviously the Chiefs wanted to come up. You could have gotten probably what the Chiefs were offering. But yeah, it's interesting. I get what you're saying. I think the thing is the Giants got good football players, but of course there's like issues with the fact that the team kind of doesn't make sense, right? Because on one hand, yeah, the fit for Reese and the defense is not great. On the other hand, we talked about it, but Maui Noah, the offensive tackle they drafted,
I don't rate him, man. See,
so
see,
that's the
not rate
thing.
him, but he's not a top 10 for me. He's not a top 10.
Exactly. So you didn't rate him, and then I read about how he has a back issue. Raiders took Traden Stukes. Okay, this guy, I think he played a different position in college than people expect him to play in the NFL, but a lot of people rate him, I think, as a safety. So we'll see if they play him at safety or corner. But no, that's it. And then I saw a medical thing about how he has a herniated disc, an asymptomatic herniated disc that is probably going to result in a 3-month injury at some point. So I mean, there's that as well.
And by the way, we haven't went for Ruben Bain Jr. because of the car injury.
Really?
Yeah, because he had a injury.
Oh, he had an injury.
He had a car injury 3 months back or like 1 year back. He had some injury, Ruben Bain Jr.
Oh shit.
That's why. You can check it.
Browns might draft. That's not a might. That means they're going to do it. And that's a great pick for the Browns if they get Emmanuel McNeil Warren.
See, and one more thing yesterday pissed me off was,
yeah.
How the fuck did you get Michael Lemon, man?
Yo, crazy, right? Crazy. Thank the NFL for that one, bro. Honestly, thank the Rams.
Steelers, man. And you see, the hard thing was, Shit Boys helped you.
Yo, they've done that before, bro. They've done that before. It's not the first time, won't be the last. What's going on, Peter?
How are we doing, gentlemen? How late am I?
We're chilling. Pretty light.
All good, Peter?
What was that?
All good?
Yeah, man, I'm good. I don't work on Fridays, so I've just been chilling most of the day.
And after pick, by the way, KD is out for third game.
Really?
Honestly,
yes.
That sucks, but like I don't care. I wasn't gonna watch.
And AR is back.
Oh, that's cool. He's back to score his 14 points on 4 of 14 shooting. Why was there some random tits on your timeline, Alam? What happened?
Hey, brother, I just Googled Browns. Or not Google, I searched Browns. I'm looking for a draft pick. I don't know what she's doing here.
You might have to explain that one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Her post is everyone stop accusing me of being a Browns fan challenge. See, I thought I was gonna have to be careful with Bills. I'm learning Browns might give me some trouble. Okay. Browns are taking Denzel Boston.
Is that the safety?
No, Denzel Boston is the Washington receiver. The thing is, I'm principally against receivers that get no separation but make hella contested catches. So I don't
Fuck
know.
it.
I just think these picks miss more often than they hit. But yeah, 2 receivers for the Browns early. They went offensive tackle and then receiver twice. That offensive coach is getting his pieces.
Fuck it, man. I don't blame him.
Who's next? The Chiefs? Damn, Chiefs back at it again. All right, let's see if there's any tits on the
Yeah,
timeline.
we got pick 40.
Do we have 46 or am I doing math wrong? I don't even know.
You have 45.
Ooh. Yeah, that's soon. Looks like I turned it on at the right time, boys.
Yes, you have 45. I'm waiting till 54. Sai, you don't have a pick till the 3rd, right?
I think we don't have 3rd and 5th round. We traded for
the trade up. Yeah, the trade up.
Yeah. And that will be 78 and 148. 75 and 48.
Okay, so I heard some. Wait, what the fuck? Oh no, I saw this already. What the fuck, man? I heard some context behind the Ty Simpson pick. And did you guys hear that Les Snead is pretty close with his dad?
I seen the story, by the way.
Did you know Les Snead is the same name as the old Southampton director of football from last decade?
Oof, that's. I mean, shit. Like one Les Snead got a lot more jewelry than the other. But yeah, apparently Les Snead told his dad, like, when they were considering whether to take the 6.5 mil from Miami or go to the draft, he's like, if you guys go to the draft, I'll pick him. And a part of the thinking there was just like uncertainty over Stafford coming back, and then Stafford had a playoff run, decided he wanted to come back, won MVP, and it's like, fuck. I mean, I guess it'd be weird to not take him, or to take him.
Did you watch an interview of the both manager and GM?
What's that?
Sorry, coach and GM. Did you watch the interview?
For who?
Sean McVay interview after after that draft.
Yeah, it was
pissed, by the way.
It was
He
a little
absolutely
awkward.
pissed.
It was a little awkward.
Isn't Ty Simpson like 6'1"?
Yeah.
I think if he was Anthony Richardson physical tools, but like an obvious project,
yeah,
I would be less mad about this.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I'm like mad per se, because like it's not my team. I don't really give a shit. But like, best case scenario, he's Brock Purdy, right?
Yeah.
Brock Purdy exists in the same division you compete in right now.
Yep.
And like you kind of see what happens by the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, not that like you want to think so short term, and it's like, how can we be better than Seattle? Like medium to long term. But like Darnold's what, 28 years old, 29 years old?
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah, he's probably going to be with the team for the next 4 or 5 years at least, unless it gets really bad somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't see it. I just don't see it. Like, to me, whenever Stafford retires, I honestly think McVay retires the moment Stafford goes.
Right. No, I agree, and it makes the pairing pretty weird, and also
super weird.
Well, yeah, it's like disjointed as well, right? Because trading a first-round pick for McDuffie is a win-now move.
Yep.
Operating under the assumption McVay is not going to be here guaranteed past this year, let's say, right? Puts you in a win-now situation. Having Matt Stafford and giving him more money puts you in a win-now situation. And then this is just nestled here strangely as a long-term move. When, again, it's not just the 13th overall pick. It's like the only pick you have until like the 60s or something. Like,
yep. It's
really.
your like best chance to immediately make the roster better.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, I like this pick. By the way, for
R.
Chiefs, I
Mason
like
Thomas.
this.
Yo, I
Yes.
haven't seen a name like this in a long time. First initial and then name. R. Mason Thomas. He sounds like a president.
He's a edge rusher.
For sure, but he definitely sounds like a president.
See, we need that. We need that profile. I like his weight. He suits us. Definitely, he suits us. See, for me, we are going all out on defense. None on attack.
Yeah,
So,
edge rusher.
On ESPN,
Yeah.
it has the Ravens' needs as corner, safety, D tackle, and wide receiver. I don't know why ESPN has acknowledged the fact that we have 2 tight ends on the roster and one is like strictly a third tight end.
Yeah.
I feel like we need a tight end much more than a wide receiver. But I agree with corner because Marlon to me is like a slot corner.
Yeah.
This is year 9 for Marlon, my guy, but he's a slot corner. Might get moved to like safety here soon. Who knows? And then they have Wiggins, they have Humphrey, you have Starks, they have Kyle Hamilton. I feel pretty confident in Hamilton and Starks.
Yeah.
They signed one of the Patriots safeties as well.
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure he used to be on the Patriots. I don't know his name. But I know it's like one of the few free agent things we did.
By
they
the way,
lost-
Ravens got Vega, right?
Some
Ravens got
guy
Vega,
named
right?
Jalen Hawkins, who was starting on New England last year.
Yes.
And then they re-signed Chidobe Awuzie. But yeah, that's the same
To-
secondary otherwise.
To me, Awuzie is like depth at corner.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the Ravens used one of their picks today on a corner.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't do draft research past like the top 10.
Right.
So we're way past what the fuck I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
There's a guy from South Carolina. His name is Brandon Cisse.
Yep.
I've never seen him play a second, but I'm in.
You have a lot of trust in that last name?
Yep, and he's from the SEC, so it's like, yeah, you're probably tough.
But yeah, I mean, I
on
think
him. Also, ESPN. I don't think we need a D tackle. I think that's cap. Matabike is returning. He's trying to return to play this year.
Yeah.
And they signed Travis Jones to an extension. Like they might need depth at the position, but I wouldn't see them using like a premium pick at it.
Yeah.
But the whole offseason, I've been saying how they feel internally about Matabike will reflect in what they do and don't do.
Yeah.
Like if they really didn't think he was going to play next year, I find it hard to believe they wouldn't have tried to draft Ruben Bain where they did and figure it out.
Yeah.
Or where they could have at least.
Our defense will be Chris Jones, Peter Woods, Thomas, Nick Bolton, and Delane.
Yo, General, who is Brandon Boston? Who the fuck is that guy?
Not even sure. I don't know.
Who the fuck is
And
that
by
guy?
the way, Celtics are leading by 4.
Hey, I expect them to get that win.
Zay Flowers' 5th-year option got picked up yesterday or today.
Yeah, man. These 50-year options are that number is getting big, man. 27 mil.
Mm-hmm.
Bengals take Cassius Howell, so
I don't think he's actually going to play under that number. I think they're going to extend Zay after they figure out how to extend Lamar.
yeah. No, for sure. Because 27 mil all guaranteed. You don't see that at the beginning of even the biggest contracts. Like,
yeah, it's kind of
that's
tough.
not how the NFL operates.
Kind of tough.
Yo, Jen Will. So Jez from the chat was messaging me on Twitter. He's looking for a new team. He's looking for a team in the NFL, and he's kind of been struggling with it for a couple years now. He said he asked ChatGPT to give him 10 teams, and like kind of describe what the vibe is like. ChatGPT said for the Chargers, for fans who enjoy talent, drama, and what if seasons. I think that's pretty spot on.
The Chargers have. I would push back on the what if notion. Because, like, what are their what ifs recently?
Well, yeah, so recently is probably because the most recent what if season, you're probably talking like Phillip Rivers,
Yeah.
Antonio Gates, like, yeah, those years.
Nah, he wanted to pick where Jeremiah Love goes.
Yo,
I asked, he told me.
oh really? Nah, no way he can follow Jeremiah Love to Arizona. No way.
That's why, yeah, that's why I say that means you are you are picking team Arizona. Say no, I don't want to watch Arizona, man. I will pick another team. He said he will pick another.
Nah, if I were him, I'd pick an East Coast team.
No, that makes sense. So I actually don't know who Brandon Boston Jr. is. That's why I asked.
Yeah, I don't either.
Recently, what if the tackles weren't injured? But I mean, that's a what if, like, it's a pretty narrow what if, not like a, oh man, because like I don't think they would have won a Super Bowl if their tackles were healthy, but I think they would have maybe won a playoff game, considering how diabolical that Patriots game was. That Patriots game was disgusting. Like,
but we also saw them play the Texans the year before and equally melt down at the quarterback position.
That part is true. But like
maybe
the opponent this year, the trouble is that like the AFC was kind of just ass this year.
Yeah, they have missed their tackles in like the most wide open version of the AFC that's ever existed.
Yeah. Saints go defensive tackle.
Dolphins I'm still so disappointed we didn't get a Texans Seahawks Super Bowl.
Yeah, I know.
The way the Texans went out against the Patriots, that was heartbreaking. I was watching that in London. I couldn't believe it.
That's actually one of the worst I've seen. Like,
that was terrible.
Like, like CJ Stroud could have thrown 3 picks and they probably win the game.
Yeah. He threw 3 picks against the Steelers and they won.
Mm-hmm. He just had to not throw 5.
Yeah, that was too much for me. I was like, I don't know. This is like a potentially franchise shifting kind of day.
That day he truly became Coleridge, right? You can't call him CJ anymore. All right, let's see what the Dolphins do. Nothing out there for the Dolphins yet. Shout out to the Bengals for having to always draft edge rushers because they can't draft edge rushers.
Are they drafting more edge rushers?
Cassius Howell, 2 picks ago, edge from Texas A&M, went to the Bengals.
Didn't they draft Shamar Stewart or whatever from Texas A&M last year?
And the year before that, they drafted someone in the second round too, man. Year in, year out, they have to draft edge rushers because it doesn't work out. I mean, I think that's a sign to start signing edge rushers, but whatever. Also, they signed the Seattle's rotational edge rusher.
So, Boye Mafe, right?
Yes.
I like how Seattle just had like a million Nigerians on their team.
Yo, legit.
And they all had like the Nigerian flags on the helmets. So that's so funny to me.
The friends and family section must have been jumping.
Well, yeah, like the Bengals. You know what? I listened to a couple NFL podcasts.
Yeah.
And I listened to John Middlehoff's podcast. And like, granted, he's not like the most plugged in with like every team.
Yeah.
But he picked the Bengals to win the AFC North next year.
Yeah.
And the reasoning was all the other teams have new coaches.
Right.
I was like, you know what? Like, that's true. But like, that team is also like kind of ass.
Yeah. For sure.
Like, great receivers, elite quarterback. The rest of the team.
And like the thing is, the Bengals are also, if you saw some of the reporting after the Dexter Lawrence trade, a lot of it was basically acknowledging the fact that they realize they have to do what they can do to make Burrow want to continue being a Bengal, because it is possible if they just keep putting bullshit around him that he could want to leave. So there's that as well, right? Like, it's not a great environment.
No, of course. Never mind a coach who probably should have been fired already.
Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing, is like, it's not even like you have good continuity. You have like complacent continuity.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
Jez
like, I'm
wants,
thinking the Bengals still in the AFC North. I'm like, do people like know things that I don't know? Like,
I mean-
does me actually watching this division like just not matter?
nah, let me find. Because I mean, defense was one issue, right? But one of the other issues was offensive line. And where the hell is the Bengals offensive line? The Bengals offensive line, they're still returning their 5 starters from last year that graded out at like bang average, right? And we saw the offense be productive in terms of getting yards with this offensive line. But when it comes to high stakes football games where you got to grind out possessions, I don't think that they're going to be able to do that with this offensive line. So, I mean, yeah, winning that division is going to involve beating some of those teams head to head towards the end of the year.
Never mind the pass rushers you're going to have to deal with in that division.
Yes. But yeah, Jen was saying Jez can pick the Jags because Trevor got a haircut. I'll be honest, I don't know if Jez is that down for that.
Although the Jags do play a game in the UK every year, so
damn, maybe that he should pick for that reason. You're asking
support your local.
Support your local. You saw Forest won 5-0 against Sunderland. Yeah, weren't they up 4-0 in like 35 minutes?
Yep.
That's
nasty.
nasty.
Yeah, in the first half.
That's nasty.
Fuck Forest, man. I hate them.
Why do you hate Forest?
I don't like their ground, Peter. I don't like their ground and their fans.
Why though?
I see their fans mocked Diego Jota's death, and the stadium is small.
I guess. You don't like them because they have a small stadium?
And
That's
I went there.
That's
I
very
don't like
elitist of you.
I don't like that. And the fans mocked. The fans talk a lot, and the fans mocked Diego Jota's death. I don't like that.
I mean, I'm sure you could find fans in every fan base that do bad stuff.
Yes. But see, as a relegation team, you can't talk like that.
Bro, they're not going to relegate. I don't know why fans are even entertaining this.
They won't relegate, but I'm saying that.
Every season, Forest look like they're going to go down. They get down to 17th place, and they turn into the best team you've ever seen. They're scummy bastards. And I don't really like the way Marinakis runs his football club. But, like, they do have a lot of talent on the books.
Yo.
Yeah.
All right, so the Lions just traded up for this pick.
This pick being the Jets pick?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, we're about to pick soon. That's lit.
Is BPA still edges? No. So I looked at the thing. Zion Young is the only edge that's like supposed to go in this range. Maybe Gabe Jacobs, but that's about it. Who did the Broncos pick? They haven't picked yet, bro. Their first pick is in the 60s, I think. Yeah, they don't pick. They haven't picked yet, and they won't be picking for a while. First pick is 62.
So it happens when you trade a pick and lose the AFC Championship game.
Yep. So Dolphins got one of the better linebackers in the draft. But yeah, they can just go for like BPA regardless of anything really, just because nothing matters. But they've made some decent picks.
The Rodriguez guy from Texas Tech.
Yep.
That's cool.
But yeah, the Jets traded back into the first round at the end of the night last night, and they got a receiver. So they got Kenyon Sadiq and Omar Cooper Jr. from Indiana to give whoever their quarterback is in 2 years.
It's Geno Smith, buddy.
In 2 years?
We got a last dance plan for you.
Oh, no, I'm this year for sure. But like,
Uh-huh.
what about the year after?
We're working a cheeky extension after 30 touchdowns this year, baby.
Ooh, I mean, shit, he has weapons, dude.
Yep.
Hold on.
Has weapons, has a nice fourth place schedule, plays in a
Yes.
funny division for pass defenses.
Gets to play the Dolphins twice.
Yep.
But yeah, General, you were asking about edges. Detroit just traded up to take an edge from Michigan. That's like, I'm trying to see where he is on this list. Fuck is Derek Moore? But yeah, nowhere close on this list. So they reached a little bit. That being said, this part of the draft, it's
Speaking of Moore's from Michigan, did you see Sharon Moore evaded prison time?
how? What did he do to evade prison time?
His wife testified on his behalf.
Oh, it's one of those. Okay. Ravens pick is in. Let's go find it. Peter, that corner that we were talking about yesterday is still on the board.
Which corner?
The guy with the ACL injury.
Oh, that might be us, boys. When did he tear it?
He tore it before last year. So I think it was, I don't know if it was the beginning of last year or before last year.
We're good.
But no, so he didn't do a lot of pre-draft stuff because apparently he's going to
Who
need
cares?
another surgery. But yeah, that's what makes him
Get that shit right now.
the Ravens pick.
Get that shit right now. We'll see you Thanksgiving, baby.
But yeah, injuries aside, he had 2024 tape is probably the best tape of any corner in this draft. A lot of people say that.
Hell yeah. Are we actually going to do what I said? Nah. But, like, man, I don't care. Just don't trade down. Stop the trade down gimmick.
They took, hold on. What the fuck did that tweet go? It looks like they took Zion Young, which was the edge rusher I was saying is like the only one. Yeah, they took edge rusher Zion Young. General asked if edge is BPA at all. And like I said, there's one guy and this is the guy. Yeah, there was some chatter of him maybe being a first round prospect, but yeah, you got a 3-man edge rushing rotation.
We got Hendrickson, we got Mike Green, and we got this guy.
Yep.
All right.
Like I don't know a whole lot about this player particularly. I just know that I've seen his name a lot. So definitely not an unknown player.
What school did he play at?
Missouri.
All right, I'm in. That's like kind of random, but also kind of cool. I'm in.
Yeah, they produce some pretty decent athletes here and there. Jerry Jones is actually cooked. No, for sure. Is this the video of him stumbling down the stage to shake Bill Clinton's hand?
We have to remember, Jerry Jones is like 6 years older than Donald Trump.
Legit.
So, like, yeah, he might be cooked, and that's okay. He lived a long life. Iowa has a guard named Jennings Dunker. That's hilarious. Those are 2 last names, buddy.
Oh, this first post you showed me of the tackle the Patriots drafted dancing like this on ESPN. I've seen that. I just feel like that's more impactful than like it should be. But that shit, if you click the first link in the chat, it's like, you know how the ESPN will have the prospects like stare into the camera and shit, like for this. He just started spinning around and dancing.
Man, who cares,
bro? Fucking, to be honest, it's the haircut, it's the whole look.
Are they gonna move Will Campbell inside, or what are they gonna do?
I have no clue, dude. Who will the Ravens draft? They drafted edge rusher Zion Young.
Ooh, Sammy Basayo home run. Let's go, boys.
Baseball.
Basayo's the best because he's 21, but he's so large and obviously fat, but it's awesome.
Hey, just baseball things, man.
He has dad bod. He's a catcher, but he has dad bod at 21.
Oh shit. I mean, yo, as a catcher, make yourself a bigger target, shield off more foul pitches.
Nah, it doesn't matter because like as long as you get hit for power, like I'm cool with it. Like we also have Pete Alonso who's like has a gut, but like still legs out doubles. So you take it.
Yeah. Giants are moving Thibodeau, right? It says that they were going to.
The Saints were interested in trading for him, right?
Yes.
See, I do enough like tangential NFL observing.
For sure.
I do enough.
Time to go to Philly? Nah.
Didn't the Giants just sign? Didn't they get Arvell Reese yesterday, or was that the Jets?
No, they got Arvell Reese, and then they have Brian Burns and Abdul Carter. Arvell Reese, in theory, could play middle linebacker, but like that would.
Nah, what a waste.
That would, I don't know. Like that would not.
So they're moving Thibodeau because they have pass rushers?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
So they announced that week 3 we're getting Ravens Cowboys in Brazil.
Oh. That's kind of lame.
The Bucks take linebacker Josiah Trotter, son of Jeremiah Trotter.
That guy's like an analyst, right?
What's that?
Jeremiah Trotter's like an analyst? No. He does like draft stuff, doesn't he?
No, that's Daniel Jeremiah. Jeremiah Trotter was a linebacker for the Eagles in like 2005.
My bad.
We
got a bunch of random girls to announce the pick. That's fire.
Yo, is this flag football shit? Because that's just my assumption.
I'm assuming they're probably not random girls. My bad, ladies.
I really can't with Philly picking Lemon. Is it the press conference? Is it the combine? The interview will always stick with me. Of course it will.
Are you guys happy about Mekhi Lemon or sad or what's the problem?
There's nothing to like happy for sure. Like the thing is like I think the press conference stuff is just like funny. Like there's some people who take it serious.
What did he do?
He was just in the press conference talking really weird. Like I have no other way of describing it. I don't know if Jen can drop a link in the chat or something. I don't know how to describe it. He was just at the combine talking really weird to the interviewers. And I just thought like, I don't know, this is a 25-year-old weird guy. Or like a 21-year-old weird guy. That's kind of standard receiver stuff. Like receivers tend to have some quirky personalities. But no, like I think Lemon is about as good of a contingency plan as we could get in terms of not having AJ Brown. Like I expected us to have to rely on Hollywood Brown. So, I mean, I was prepared for the worst. And no, Lemon will definitely soften the blow.
Okay. I mean, fuck it, dog. Like, it is what it is, right?
So they said he's from Los Alamitos.
Oh, he's crying. Yes. I need that. Trench babies. He's there with his mom. Yes. He's going to be good. I've never watched him play. He's going to be good. 6'5", 3/4? Brother, you could lose 40 pounds and be a 3-and-D wing. I promise I could get you more money playing for like the Brooklyn Nets next season or something.
Very possible. Ravens needed that edge because they couldn't get sacks. No, I mean, yeah, they've added 2 pass rushers and then banking on some internal development with Mike Green. So it's supposed to be a better room next year.
Yes.
But yeah, so they said Mekhi Lemon is from Los Alamitos, California. Where is that?
That's like, I want to say, that's like down coast, like north of San Diego. No. Los Alamitos is where the racetrack is. LA area, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I wasn't super wrong. You're like you're probably like 5-7 miles away from Anaheim.
Yeah.
It's like it forms those triangle almost with Huntington Beach, Long Beach, Los Alamitos. Yeah, it's right off the coast, kind of. I want to say Sam Darnold's from Los Alamitos, but that could be Cap.
Ah, okay.
I'll look it up right now.
Okay, Colts are picking.
Oh, he's from Capistrano Beach. I was wrong. I don't think that's very far away, though. No, it is. He's down there in Orange County. He's further south. Okay. Sam Darnold's essentially from San Diego. He wouldn't say that. But, like, if you look on a map, oh, that's why he went to San Clemente. It's right there. That makes sense.
But yeah, I don't know if you saw this, but it's getting talked about more than I think it should, even though I think it's weird. But Mekhi Lemon was on the phone with the Steelers when the Eagles traded ahead of them to pick him.
Yeah.
So
I saw that.
Yeah.
Why is that getting talked to? Why is it getting overanalyzed?
People are making it out to be that the Steelers GM is a fool for calling a prospect while it's not guaranteed that player will be there. I mean, the thing is like, I heard that kind of happens all the time, typically in later rounds.
Normal?
I mean,
I swear that, like, that. Not
see, so I think that the people are, I guess people just aren't familiar with it. It does happen. It's a little weird for him to be like, hey, we're drafting you when you're not on the clock because, yeah, I mean, Dallas hasn't made
you never know, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't think it's this damning indictment, but it's just like it framed the Steelers pick as, oh, they picked this guy because they couldn't get Mekhi Lemon. But the trouble is that like that's how every single pick happens. Like not every pick is the team has like fallen in love with a player and this is just their guy. Like, nah, bro, every team has a board. Players go off the board, you take whoever's left, right? So it's kind of just like I think people are just looking to shit on Pittsburgh because they want to shit on Pittsburgh because it's fun to shit on Pittsburgh.
Which, like, fuck it. If that's what we want to do, that's fine. I'm down. But, like, yeah, that's not really how that works.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, the Ravens release, like, their draft footage afterwards. And, like, they've done this over the years. And I'm, like, 100% sure they've been on the phone with people saying, hey, we like you.
Yeah.
Explicitly saying, if you're there when it's our turn, we're going to pick you at this point.
Yeah.
But, like, sit tight kind of thing.
Right.
Especially with the day 3 picks, where people are less eager to trade capital to move up from, like, 180 to, like, 130.
Right. So the Steelers traded up with the Colts. The Colts haven't made their first pick yet, and they traded back even further. Steelers are going to take receiver Jeremy Bernard from Alabama. So they get their receiver that they were looking to take. He's good. I don't think he'll be. I don't know if he'll live up to second round, but I don't think he'll be a bad player.
So
like
they traded a second, a fifth, or a fourth. 135 is round 4.
Let me
see. Round 5.
135 is. So that's round early 5. Like it's really early 5.
Okay, so the second and they essentially moved up 6 spots and had to give their early round 5 pick up to move up 6 spots.
To finally get their receiver. So, I mean, it looks like they pretty clearly wanted a better wide receiver 3. But, yeah, they're rolling next year with presumably Aaron Rodgers, but more importantly, DK Metcalf, Michael Pittman, and now Jeremy Bernard at receiver. They got Rico Dowdle at running back. But that being said, they lost Kenny Gainwell, and he was putting in work for them. So, like, I don't even necessarily know if Dowdle is going to, like, do more than Gainwell. He's just going to do different stuff. But they traded Jonnu Smith.
It sounds like it doesn't sound like it looks like they're just kind of doing a retool and assuming Rodgers is coming back and trying to roll it back to win the division at 10-7 again.
Yep, with Mike McCarthy of all people.
Which I don't think like Mike McCarthy is a drastically worse coach than Mike Tomlin.
Yeah,
I just think the lack of general top shelf talent on Pittsburgh's roster,
Yep.
relative to how they have their cap all skewed towards the defense,
Yep.
shines through by the end of the season. Like,
No, I
we're
agree.
saying all this, but at the same time, if Tyler Loop made that field goal at the end of that game where Isaiah Likely made that incredible catch and Lamar had that incredible fourth quarter, the
Yeah.
Ravens would have been in the playoffs instead of the Steelers if a
Mhm.
guy makes a 44-yard field goal. Obviously, big picture, I'll take it. It worked out. But, they made it, and they kind of just made it.
Yep.
People didn't think he was going to – I don't think the general consensus was he's definitely missing this.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Steelers, recipe or, modus of operation, I don't – it's not that I don't get it because I get it. I just don't agree with it, I guess.
They did really buy into aging defensive players last year, and obviously, I mean, their offense was a little bit younger on paper, but I mean, the most important players in their 40s. Hard to justify. I don't know. I think it's hard to justify not rebuilding, but it is Pittsburgh, so they don't really do that shit.
But I mean, the GM and the owner basically came out after Tomlin stepped down and said, fuck rebuilding. We're not doing that shit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, I guess.
Yo, hold on. Caden, I don't know if you've seen your pick online. If you care about spoilers, let me know, but your pick is leaked. Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing about saying fuck rebuilding, and just generally, I kind of don't like in sports when people are just outright shut down something that clearly works for someone. I don't like offenses that just say, you know what, we do these same two things, and that's just what we do because we do it, and we're going to be resistant to everything else.
Yeah, the answer can't be just because.
No. So
unless it's a just because, but also there's no clear path to doing something to get better results than you're doing now.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh obviously needs to take a step backwards for a year and draft in the top 10.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way they're going now, if you're trying to project 12 months in the future, what quarterbacks could they acquire feasibly? Burrow and Lamar would never get traded there, even if it was to a point where either of them wanted to be traded. The org would never trade them within the division. That would never happen.
Yeah.
So those are not options.
Mac
Kyler, if he doesn't work out, is probably done in the league.
Yeah.
Does he get a third chance after getting a second chance with the Vikings? I don't know. That being said, I think Kyler's going to be good next year.
Yeah, me too.
I think the one that's getting traded is the one guy that just got benched.
Mm-hmm.
If you're the Steelers, are you grabbing J.J. McCarthy on a super discount? Maybe, I guess.
Dude, this wave of quarterbacks of second projects that didn't pan out that need a second team, Anthony Richardson, Will Levis, J.J. McCarthy, it's dark out here for that market.
It's how is this stay of execution at 9-8, 10-7 better than just sucking for a year and giving yourself a chance to actually restart?
Yeah.
It's to the point where if Rodgers does come back and play 1 year, no matter how it goes, if you've had Will Howard in your building for 2 years, you might as well try and roll him out there and see what happens.
Yep.
If it doesn't work, it's a tank year, and you can draft somebody else. If it does work, then he's your next guy.
Exactly. They got Michael Turner announcing a pick. I forgot this guy.
Hell yeah. Michael Turner used to be a running back, right?
Yep. I think Chargers and Falcons.
Hell yeah.
But the Falcons drafted Avion Terrell, whose brother is already on the team, AJ Terrell. And they're probably both going to start in the secondary together. It kind of makes sense because Avion is a slot corner and AJ is an outside corner, but We're gonna have brothers in the secondary in Atlanta.
That's
So good for
very,
them.
very unserious, but also very cute.
But I mean, like it's
They're gonna have to get the first name like prefixed on their jerseys. That sucks.
and like if you're not going to be serious, you may as well be wholesome, I guess.
Hey, bro, good for them. It's a shame their pass rusher
Like-
probably going to prison.
Like think about it. They have cheap concessions, brothers in the secondary, and yeah, their first round picks just disappear.
Yep. And you know what? The Rams turned that first round pick into freaking Kai Simpson. I cannot believe Danner's nasty CAA propaganda worked out. I cannot believe it.
So I saw a tweet about how the Falcons' energy stayed with the pick, and it's like I saw another tweet that said you can take the pick from the Falcons, but you can't take the Falcons from the pick.
From the pick.
Fuck it, dude. I get it.
Amazing.
Ravens Cowboys in Rio was that an away game for us or a home game? I don't even know.
Let's see. 2026 Ravens opponents. Future opponents. So the Cowboys were what the fuck? Why is it formatted this way? The Cowboys were an away opponent. Yeah.
Okay,
Cowboys.
that's cool. Fuck it.
You went from one neutral site to another.
My guess is that game because Brazil's 3 hours ahead of us.
Yeah.
That game's just going to be in the normal like morning window. Would be my guess.
I retweet this Ravens fan. I actually like the pick that the Falcons made. I mean, shit. Like, why not, man? May as
I
well.
don't hate it. It's funny.
Like in the context of their team, very hilarious.
Panthers are going defensive tackle. Jets are on the clock.
Carolina has picks at 49 and 51. That's lit.
People are saying the Jets should take DBs. Let's see what prospects are available that I know anything about. Jermont McCoy still available. Anthony Hill Jr. Emmanuel McNeil-Warren is still available. Wonder what happened. Chris Brazel. Okay, you know what? I actually still know some guys. So I think it'll be round 3 when I drop off and I stop knowing people. CJ Allen, I still know. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna be able to stick around a little bit for round 3. There's gonna be the tight ends still haven't really gone off the board, and I still think teams are banking on the fact that you can get tight ends later in the draft because there's gonna be some great tight end value, like end of the second, going into the third. Jake Delhomme announcing a Panthers pick. I forget this part of the draft where I start remembering with people's existences that I forgot about.
Hey, man. I'm pretty sure Jake Delhomme won them a few playoff games. Respect him.
I think he went to the Super Bowl.
Actually, yeah, that's right. The
For
Steve
sure.
Smith overtime game against the Rams was Jake Delhomme at quarterback.
Hey, Muhsin Muhammad, legendary.
Fuck, dude. Old football players, random guys. So funny.
Yes. This guy used to just dribble the football between his legs in the end zone without bouncing it because that would not work. Ravens pick next, like in their ordinary spot in the third round.
Yes, that could be wrong. I don't know, dude.
Hold on. Where the fuck are they? Oh, Ravens 16th in the third.
So what's that, like 80?
That is exactly 80.
Yep. All right. We'll tap in later, boys.
Ooh, they go till pick 100 today. The last pick will be pick 100. Jaguars with the 36th pick. In
Okay.
the third round. We got comp picks at the end of the night. Shout out to people getting drafted with comp picks that came from minority hires.
Hell yeah.
I think Hines is doing some dumb shit where they're giving the 57th pick free catch up for life, which I actually think is like
Fire.
it's super slept on because you're gonna use that shit for life.
This is very fire, dude. That's actually very fire. I gotta give it to the MLB app. They do a good job of sending me notifications about random teams and random stuff happening.
Yeah.
And I think they do a good job of manufacturing interest. Like, I don't give a fuck about Connor Griffin on the Pirates, but it's cool that I know that he hit a home run on his 20th birthday. I'm happy for him. I don't give a fuck, really.
I do think that they've done quite a bit in the last, even just 2-3 years, to make the sport a better place.
Dude, whenever the pitch clock came in, the sport just took off.
Yep.
Now we got ABS is so much fun. Oh my god.
And it's just, even the structure is perfect that it's you can keep doing it if you're getting it right. Like the fact that you can actually just bury an umpire like that is amazing.
Yep. All right, so the Orioles' war with a winning record continues. We're 12-13, but up 6-1, so we're about to be 13-13. Oh, another home run, Brian Bayo. You suck.
Jets took D'Angelo Ponds. So this guy is apparently amazing. He's just 5'9". So like,
don't know who that is. Sorry.
The Jets are gonna figure out if this shit works, but it's like everyone who scouted him said that if he was like 5'11", probably best corner in the draft, he's just 5'9". So I mean, they're gonna run into the Bengals at some point, and they're gonna find a way to get T. Higgins on this guy. And I don't know, man. 5'9" is gonna be 5'9".
Yeah, I feel like 5'9" at corner is tough. Like, especially if I don't know. We'll figure it out.
He was on Indiana. He was on Indiana, so he won the national championship. But yeah, like, I mean, I don't fucking think about how good you have to be to even be considered in the second round at 5'9", right?
No, I'm sure he's very good, but the height thing is a legitimate issue. Yep.
And honestly, I mean, it makes sense for an organization like the Jets, who kind of have nothing to lose this year, for them to figure it out.
Yeah, fuck it.
But yeah,
like, what's the worst that could happen?
They fucking have 3 first-round picks next year, man. They'll be fine. They had 3 first-round picks this year too. Like, they made 3 picks in the first round this year, and they're going to be doing the same thing next year as well. All right, who's next?
Is that the Jets' second? That's the Jets' second player from Indiana.
Yeah.
They drafted Omar Cooper. I hope they could figure it out.
So I don't necessarily disagree with anything they've done on principle, and I think Aaron Glenn kind of hasn't had a fair shot at really demonstrating much. But what I hope is that they get some encouraging signs before they use all this draft capital, because this is a pretty great opportunity, and it would be a shame for them, if the people in charge suck.
Yeah. That would be tough.
But man, shout out to the NFL for actually paying premium prices for their players midseason in the trade market. Because 2 firsts for Sauce Gardner was insane. A first and a second for Quinnen Williams is really solid. I think this is the Viking. No, it's their second pick. But yeah, the GM-less Vikings.
Yeah, I wonder how the process of making picks for them goes currently. I'm so interested to learn how all that works. Who has the most influence in a room that just doesn't have a GM? Is there somebody as acting GM?
There is an acting GM, but it's the guy who used to be the cap guy. So it's literally not a football person. So I think that's just a weird setup to effectively say that the coach is the GM.
Yeah, I was
But
gonna say. So if he's not a football person, what's the point of having him as act? Did he say he was gonna get to run the draft?
let me see. Hold on. Vikings acting GM.
Dude,
Yeah,
the
a
Red
long
Sox are gonna
time.
get put on them, man. They're down 8-1 in the fourth.
Who's down?
The Red Sox are down to the Orioles 8-1 in the fourth.
Jeez.
After they lost, they got swept at home against the Yankees.
Yo, this is actually nasty, right? So the year is 2026. It says that this guy's been with the Vikings since 99, specializing in salary cap management and negotiations. This is nasty.
This is not good. Reports indicate he's a strong candidate for the promotion.
He's
That's not
leading the draft
good.
strategy, emphasizing a balance between. Okay, so you effectively said neither to the two prevailing draft strategies.
I think if you're a bad team, you got to draft kind of like, well, you kind of have to find a balance, right? Because like it depends what you need. It depends what's available and like how those players have graded out.
Yeah.
Like if you need tackles and there's like a fucking sick receiver there, but
Yeah.
there's like tackles that are projected to be like pick 8 or 9 and you're picking at 4.
Yeah.
Don't pick a sick receiver if you need a tackle, you know?
Right.
Yeah, it depends. I don't know. Vikings' biggest issue is the quarterback is getting replaced, like at the end of the day. They gambled on the quarterback, did a lot of other things right. It didn't work, so they kind of had to like fucking tear it down, and people had to lose their jobs, and like it is what it is, you know?
Okay. The first pick got made that I don't know anything about. Jake Golday. I literally have not read that name before. So
Yeah, that guy is an NPC to me. I'm sorry.
yeah. I wonder.
Ooh, Orioles are going to have a positive run differential, hopefully, for the first time all season.
Oh, dude, regarding run differential, does it matter?
No, because the Yankees beat the dog shit out of bad teams.
Yeah.
To like stack their run differential.
Yeah.
And then get a train run on them in the playoffs, like
so,
by a good team.
Yeah, I was kind of asking, like,
does it actually matter for anything? No.
No, because I've seen the Jays now in I think 3 games, basically just like 2 games where they put the backup catcher in to pitch a couple innings just to eat innings because they didn't want to put any wear and tear on the bullpen. And obviously, like the backup catcher got rocked for like 7 runs both times, right? But it's like, yeah. I get the logic.
Run differential doesn't count for anything.
Okay, there you go. Then yeah, I mean, I get it.
It's a stat column for basically no reason.
Yeah.
I mean, I get why it's there, but like it doesn't actually matter. Like I'm gonna look at the run differential for all the teams in the league right now. The AL has like the Guardians are a -6 run differential. The Twins are a +11.
Yeah.
The Guardians are ahead of them in the stand. Do I actually think the Twins are better than the Guardians? No.
Right.
Like the Mariners are a +2, but they're 11-15.
Jeez.
The Rays are a -12, but they're 13-11.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't think it matters. Like, obviously, if you have a giant negative one, that's probably bad. Like, the Royals have the worst run differential in the AL and the second worst in the entire league.
Yeah.
But, like, they also have these joint worst record with the Phillies, so that checks out to me.
Why are the Mets ass?
Ooh, good question.
Like,
I don't know, but since that losing streak, they won 2 in a row. So, like, I'm actually not sure. Other than like the vibes might be off. Like, I don't know if that's like the technical explanation you were looking for.
No, I could understand the vibes being off because it's like it's a environment where people are like really, really, really rich, and like the concept of consequence. Like, I don't know, like. The thing I noticed about baseball contracts is that like if you sign a 15-year deal and you don't, let's say you don't live up to it and your team wants to trade you, like there's literally maybe 5 or 6 teams that can accommodate the contract for you to actually be traded. So like the chances are you're still there. So it's like in some cases I feel like almost like the concept of consequence, it's just not the same as like in other sports. Like in the NBA, your contract will get dumped. Like somebody will find a way to get you on the Hornets.
Yeah, they'll pair you with a draft pick to trade you to a shittier team to help their team.
Yeah.
In baseball, like there's no actual incentive for the Rockies to trade for a bad contract from the Mets.
Yep.
Because that's payroll they'd have to pay for. And why the
Right.
fuck would you do that? It's the not having a salary floor or a salary cap. It makes bad contracts more punitive in the majors.
Yep. All right, the Colts are about to make their first draft pick.
Good for them. Happy for them.
Yeah, you know, they deserve it. The
Getting
Packers took Brandon Cisse, so
RIP to my boy.
Damn.
Fly high, King. And Orioles had another throwing error. Good job, Kobe Mayo. Nice. Nice. We didn't want to get outs anyways. Up 8-1. Why are you? What was that, bro?
Who the fuck is this person? Okay, so Colts. No, man, too many random accounts. Too many random accounts.
A lot going sleuthing. Let's do this.
Legit. Is this a serious account? Okay, this is semi-serious. Colts are going linebacker CJ Allen from Georgia. I don't know, man. Like, maybe the Colts' biggest need is linebacker. I don't think this guy's like values just head and shoulders above a bunch of other players here. But I don't know, man. If your first draft pick is a linebacker, I think that's like a statement of belief in your squad. And I just like, for their sake, I hope they're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I think that their receiver situation is not great. Like, I don't know if they can just trade Michael Pittman and add literally nothing. I don't think they had it like that. But on to the Eagles then, with the Colts pick off the pick being CJ Allen. The Eagles are on the clock, and there's a handful of options that I would be happy with. Without like knowing a whole lot about everybody, like Emmanuel McNeil-Warren, I'd be happy with. Emmanuel Pregnon, I'd be happy with. Gabe Jacobs, I would be happy with. I think if they went tight end, I wouldn't be happy because I don't think the Eagles have to start the tight end run. Nobody's started the run yet. Like, just wait for someone else to do it. Also, the Eagles are picking again in like 15 picks. So let someone else do that shit. Keontae Scott. Oh, so Peter, there's a couple players on Miami. It was Messidor and then this guy, Keontae Scott. They would take their NIL money and like put it towards doing a lot of the recovery shit that LeBron would do. And I thought cool. That's an interesting use of NIL money. Like, I hadn't heard that before, but yeah, like they put money down into like just seeing what their money can buy them in terms of like the best sports science possible.
That's cool. I mean, that's a cool, like, why not? I mean, they're making enough, I'm sure, at Miami.
Yeah.
Probably making a couple mil each.
Yeah.
Like to see people serious about succeeding.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like,
yo.
Now I guess is that Pat McAfee making the selection?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
it is.
That is Pat McAfee.
I was gonna say the guy that was up there for Green Bay looked like he lived in Green Bay. And like, that's not an insult, but if you want to take it as one, that's fine, I guess.
Yeah. So I said that all to say about the Eagles starting the tight end run, to see that they are starting the tight end run. So the Eagles take tight end Eli Stowers. This guy, super athletic, not really a
Okay.
blocker, like definitely a good receiving tight end, but I kind of was under the impression they were pivoting to an offense that made blocking for the tight ends a little bit more important, but maybe not. So interesting choice here, man. Eli Stowers, so athletic. Some people considered him maybe a receiver. I think that's like taking a see. So the first tweet here, will he line up at tight end or in the slot for the Eagles? I don't know. I think people take that for granted that an athletic tight end can just become a receiver. I
for
think
sure.
he's a tight end. Like he might line up in the slot here and there because tight ends do that, but no, he's a tight end.
They're not calling that error a throwing error on Kobe Mayo, and I don't like that. Pete Alonso had to dive just to pick it off from going out of play. They didn't call it a throwing error.
Damn. The other thing that keeping up with regular season baseball has like made me like pay attention to is the fact that like what's it called? Rehab assignments are a thing.
Oh yeah, to like warm back up to go back in.
Yeah, I mean, I think like that sounds like a really great idea. Obviously, no other sports are really built for that to be a thing, but that makes a ton of sense.
Well, baseball's like a rhythm and timing kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's a bit unique in that aspect. Yeah. Especially for like pitchers, you gotta like build your arm up.
Yeah. But yeah, Patriots traded up to 55. Mike Vrabel is still in the draft room, is my understanding.
For now. He's got a counseling on Saturday.
For a few more hours, yeah. Eli Stowers. Damn. All right. 2 passing options. First 2 picks.
Why did they just give me a Kobe Mayo highlight? This prick cost us a run. And yeah, I know it was 8-1, so it's not a big deal, you fucks, but come on.
Well, shit. All right, I'm going to turn the volume up and see what these people have to say about this tight end because all I know is the athleticism.
Who's this guy making the pick for the Eagles?
Brian Westbrook, I think.
Oh, what? Man, why don't you just lift his son up and have his son announce it? He's distracting. Ooh, home run, Kobe Mayo. I take it back. We're even on tonight.
So the John Mackey Award is the nation's top tight end?
Sure. Didn't know that was a thing.
I've never heard of this award's existence.
I just know the Doak Walker Award is for kickers, right?
See, I'm learning about that right now. Okay, Doak Walker.
It's for kickers, isn't it?
That's dope.
That's like the extent of my niche college football knowledge.
See, so if that award is what I think it is, then the Eagles scouting was super lazy because they drafted the Biletnikoff Award winner and then the John Mackey Award winner. Like,
fuck it, baby.
Watch some tape, man. What the fuck?
You think Howie Roseman? Oh, the guy John Middlecoff. He used to work as a scout for the Eagles.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
Makes
so
sense.
he interviewed Howie Roseman on his podcast a few times.
Really?
Yeah. They used to work together.
I think Devontae Smith was a Biletnikoff Award winner as well. Damn. Man, that it really is lazy scouting.
Fuck it, dog. Apply. You'd probably make more money doing what you're doing now than being an area scout.
For sure, but also hilariously, Howie Roseman's path in the NFL did go. He started at law school and then did cap management and then somehow ended up on the football side of things.
Fuck it.
Fucking Eli Stowers. But yeah, the Eagles pick back again in 14 picks and then 98. Ravens pick, I think, little longer than 14 picks, maybe like 23.
We're picking at 80.
True. Where are we right now? Oh yeah, 24 picks from now. Patriots want pass rusher. They've needed a pass rusher for a while. Kind of been neglecting that. Hilariously, like however good or bad you think the Patriots pass rush was, it got weaker in the offseason because they lost 2 of their guys. So
yeah, I didn't know this.
I mean, yeah, shit. Like that's the thing about not having a good pass rush is like you can get away with that shit against bad teams, but against good teams at the end of the season, it will show.
Yeah, you need that eventually.
Yeah, I think like the year the Patriots had last year put them in a tough spot where I think it would be tough to like keep on the path of the ordinary like team building track they were on. Like I think this is almost like pushing them to the point where it's like, yeah, we're gonna trade for 29-year-old AJ Brown and like they signed a 31-year-old safety. Like it's weird. It's like they feel, I don't know. I think it jumped them into a Super Bowl window that I don't even necessarily know is open.
If they're ready for.
Yeah.
Yeah, like speeds up the clock on everything.
Yeah, and I just don't think they're the actually.
That was my off-season hot take, but not really a hot take. Like the making the Super Bowl is gonna do more harm than good for them, like medium to long term.
Yeah,
because they're not actually outrageously talented at all.
Right. Yeah, and it's just like, again,
started a wind-up and then it didn't happen.
Yeah,
it was a pitch clock thing. What the fuck did I just watch?
NBA off topic. Lakers leading by 9 after end of first quarter.
Yo, did you hear what Jabari Smith said about KD?
No, what did he say?
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah,
that shit was funny.
You have to be KD.
I'm gonna find the.
You have to be KD.
Exactly. Actually, why am I? I'm gonna find it here. Jabari Smith.
And did you see Sengun? What Sengun said?
Nah, I haven't seen what Sengun said.
He said we are dominating all stats apart from scoring.
Nice.
Oh, that's like the most important one. So, like, I don't know what good that's gonna do.
Why is this not? How is this not like the first thing coming up? Oh, latest? My bad. That's
and by the way, Jaden McDaniels yesterday cooked Nuggets, man.
Right,
he talked his shit. He cooked.
Here's a quote. It's on him to find ways to get involved and to get to his spots without the double team. Just because he's getting double teamed, we still need him to be KD, you know? There's still ways around it. You know?
That's true. He's right.
Yeah, he says, yo,
37-year-old KD.
Go be KD.
He's right, but like at the same time, you guys should be able to win in 4-on-3 basketball as the rest of the team.
Yep.
It's a high-scoring game, 39-32.
Yo, the Rockies are giving it to the Mets, low-key. Let's go, boys.
Jaguars are the next pick. Jaguars now making their first pick, man. Look at all these teams making their first picks. There's 8
and they're just happy to show up, baby.
Yo, there's 8 teams that didn't make a pick after night 1.
If you don't have a pick in round 1, you obviously like have to go to Thursday of the draft, right? You still have to be there.
Yeah, like you can't just choose to not like have your phones working and shit.
Oh, okay. I wonder, like, if you're the Broncos or the Jaguars yesterday, like, what are you doing? Like, are you just chilling?
I think so, because it's like, you know, it's not like you're magically gonna have assets.
You probably have like your eyes on like a few players maybe and are waiting to see who drops, but like you're not sending in a bunch of other draft capital to trade up and like drafts. I don't know. I'm sure that's happened. So somebody's traded back into the first round after giving up a first round pick to try and get somebody like at the end of the first round. I'm sure that's happened.
Well,
But
so
like,
that's the thing. Like,
I don't know.
I think I don't know if a team would basically like trade their whole draft class to like fly up the board. Like, let's say the Broncos from 60, right? Like, they're not flying up from 62. But the only thing that could happen is, let's say there's someone that they just think the world of, and they pull a Falcons where they trade next year's first for that first. So I guess you have one eye open for that. But even that, like, there's probably what 6 players you would do that for, and then once you see them go, like, all right, the night's done.
Yeah, I wonder if they have like board games and shit.
Yo, hold on. The Eagles just traded for a pass rusher from the Vikings.
What?
Jonathan Grenard traded from the
Ooh.
Vikings to the Eagles.
Didn't he basically say like fuck this team, Jonathan
Probably.
Grenard? No, like I think not fuck this team. It was some sort of frustration with the Vikings defensive scheme. Okay, 4-year, $100 million extension on top of this.
2 third-round picks. So we lost Jalen Phillips in free agency. And now we got our pass rusher, I guess. He's 29 years old. And I think the trouble is the Vikings were so ass last year that they didn't really get a chance for their pass rushers to eat because they were ass.
Good. Yeah,
So
you have to be winning for that to be the thing.
Yep. So then when one of your good pass rushers wants
I hear it.
Wants a new contract, and you're saying, hey, you got 4 sacks last year, and you're like, hey, your team was ass, that can lead to a situation like this where they're looking for a new team. But also, just fun fact about this trade, I mean, like, this has been talked about for like a week. So, I mean, I expected it to happen, but it finally did.
Okay. Fuck it.
Now it's a $100 million contract extension. I want to see what pick it is, though. 98. Okay, so we trade 98 this year, 3rd round pick next year, and 98 is a comp pick, so it's like more or less a 4th round pick. 3rd round pick next year is interesting because the Eagles have been playing the comp pick game, and I believe they expect
to be a comp pick again.
Yeah, so this is the thing, right? They traded a 3rd round pick for Jalen Phillips. He left in free agency, which is going to get a 3rd round pick back. That 3rd round pick that they get back is probably going towards what's it called? Jonathan Grenard. The 3rd round pick 98, if you can see, that's a comp pick. I'm pretty sure that was for Milton Williams and losing him to the Patriots. So it's a tricky thing, but the Eagles are kind of living in this space where they don't really do free agency, and the trade-off is that obviously you don't get to do free agency and you have to rely on the trade market and re-signing your own talent. But the payoff is that you kind of have this like cycle of draft capital that you can benefit from. But yeah,
they're not like giving up their original picks.
Yep, the Eagles kind of don't do free agency. This is what we have. This is our free agency. So trading for a player like Jonathan Grenard, but the trade's done now. We kind of aren't ass at edge rusher anymore, so that's nice.
There you go.
But yeah, so with 98 being not the Eagles anymore, like the night for me is really over in about 10 picks. We'll still probably hang around, but because again, tonight is the night where vets start to get traded, and there'll probably be a bunch of vets traded tomorrow. But yeah.
Is that our first draft trade of a player?
I believe so.
This year?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
From Minnesota's standpoint, they have their replacement of that guy. They drafted him in the 1st round a couple years ago. It's the guy that got scammed for like $800,000. I don't know if that caught you guys, but
didn't know that. But like that sucks for him. But also like he signed a 4-year, $100 million deal.
Oh no! It's okay. So no, it's this guy who was a 1st round pick a couple years ago. He was scammed out of $240K in bank fraud. This is
Okay.
the Grenard replacement.
Oh, okay. That sucks.
So hold on. Approximately 2,500 of the stolen funds have been returned.
Big up, man. Big up.
For
Got
the
it, baby.
affidavit, someone impersonating
Approximately 1%. Big up.
someone impersonating a banker at JP Morgan Chase called Turner and claimed someone was attempting to impersonate him while he was, oh my goodness,
He's an idiot.
at a bank branch and presented 2 copies of ID to execute a wire transfer. That's wild.
Hey, man. CTE ball.
Transferred 120K to Island Food Truck LLC. No way.
No shot, brother. That's so funny.
But yeah, man, this is now.
Scamming is bad, but that's very funny.
So now, this is the Vikings starting edge rusher. Shout out to him. Hopefully, the awareness got a little bit better.
Bro, at least he got his money back. I do wonder, like, if I was a pro athlete and I was just dealing with like 5 and 6 figure sums for stuff constantly, like,
Yeah.
would I be a little bit desensitized towards money? Like, I probably would.
I think you would be more desensitized than whatever your starting point was, and I think that's really what it depends on. Is like, how were you raised?
Yeah, I mean, I hear it. Like, I'm pretty frugal. Like, I don't know. I just don't like impulse buy stuff at all.
Yeah.
I don't know if I consider myself a frugal human being because, like, when I buy groceries, I don't really look for sales on anything. I just get what I want to get.
Yeah.
But like, I don't impulse shop. I had to buy shoes for my indoor soccer league. It's not really indoor. It's a hockey rink that's like turfed. But you
Yeah.
can't use like field studs on it.
Right.
So I had to get like shoes to play in. So yeah, like I bought $120 shoes for that, and that sucked.
Yeah.
I just felt depressed the whole time I was checking out. And I was like, yeah, like I really don't shop like that. That's not a normal thing for me.
Yeah. It's not a normal thing to see 120.
Nope. Yeah, like I think like, yeah, I was like realizing, I was like, I think $100, like if I'm spending more than that on something, like I'll probably feel a way about it.
I also have like a thing of like, for impulse buys for me, there's like a number, and I don't even know if this counts as impulse buys, right? But like, I think anybody can get $10 out of me for like anything. Like I will spend $10 like it's nothing, right? But there's something about like 15 where I like a part of my brain gets active, and like I get really critical about what the fuck this is. But for less than $10, I will spend that on the dumbest shit.
I kind of feel that way, but I think my line for like just food when I'm hungry and stuff is like $20.
Yeah. But I mean, well, that's
Like
the bullshit.
there's a buffet like 20 minutes from where I live.
Yeah.
And like after tax, it's like $17.91.
Yeah.
If I want to get a drink, it's like $20 even.
Right.
And it's like, yeah, that's like my limit for just impulse I would spend on food when I was hungry.
Yeah. I mean, like, that's kind of like the bullshit about food is that, like, I'm sure, like, $50 meals are obviously going to be, like, a good meal, right? But there's no way you can tell me that, like, it's not, like, it's just a significantly better time, and, like, it's not that much better than the $20 meal.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Like there's a pretty big cliff for value for experience when you're talking food.
Yep.
And I think like when something is more than where did we went to Spanish style like tapas restaurant down in Santa Monica. And we went during happy hour. So we got like 5 different things and we both got mocktails.
Yeah.
And after tip, it was like $120.
True, damn.
And like wrong, like it was really good. I would go again.
Yeah.
My only thing is like we had to drive an hour and 15 minutes to get there.
Damn.
I'm like, dog, if I'm spending 120, I don't want to drive 2 hours 40 minutes round trip.
That gas money too.
Yeah, bro. Mind you, this was before the U.S. tried to hit Iran with the pew pew and the boom boom.
Right.
So like gas back then was like 40% cheaper than what we're seeing now. But yeah, it's just if you're considering gas, it's a solid $20 in gas probably. The parking was only like $5, so that was cool. It's a city-owned parking lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole thing works out to like almost $150. And it's like, that's like a little bit too much for like what I want my dates with my girlfriend to be. Just
Right.
but like I get it. Whatever. She wanted to go, and I was like, yeah, we'll go. I'll spend some money. Like I make enough.
Fucking. So the Jaguars' first pick ended up being a tight end named Nate Borkircher. I just don't like. I feel the same way I feel about the Colts taking a linebacker. I just don't know if your roster is like that, where like first pick we're taking. I don't know if he's going to be a starter or not, but we're taking a backup tight end. Also, tight end is like a very slow developing position. Like those guys
Is
tend not
Ingram
to.
not on the Jags?
What's that?
Is Evan Ingram on the Jags now?
I think he's on the Broncos. Let me see who the Jags tight ends are.
Did I just completely make that up?
No, he was on the Jags before the Broncos.
Oh, okay.
The Jags tight ends right now, Brenton Strange. I think that he was a second round pick not too long ago. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I think this roster probably needs more than a tight end or whatever. But Bears went center because they signed a center in free agency last year. He was great.
And then he retired, right?
Yep. Then he retired. Genbo says legacy game. Bronny has 5 points in 5 minutes. I mean, shit, man. Good for him.
Shout out to him, man.
Lakers playing well, man. James
Sounds
all
like
playing well. Leading by 9. Sorry, not 9. 12. Leading by 12. And Celtics leading by 1. Philly are giving a game. By the way, Austin Reeves is not back. He's still on the bench.
When is he coming back?
For game 4, I think.
Rams on the clock. This is the Rams' second pick after Ty Simpson. So in terms of people who are going to impact the football team this year, like this is their first pick. Texans went tight end as well. Yeah, the Eagles started the tight end run. So we'll see how many go off, but there's still a bunch left. In terms of prospects that are still available, Jermod McCoy is still available. Chris Brazel, the receiver from Tennessee, I feel like he was really good whenever I watched Tennessee, which was only like twice, but he killed it in both games. Zachariah Branch, USC to Georgia, and then a random arrest a few days ago, which kind of seemed like bullshit, but you know how that goes. What else do we have here? Daniel Jeremiah is a sicko, man. He said the Eagles tight end that they drafted plays a little bit like AJ Brown. Why would you say that?
Why would you say that, Fred?
Like, why would you just put again unreasonable expectations? The man's a whole tight end. Stop the receiver talk.
He doesn't even play the position. Why'd you say that about Mekhi Lemon, bro? Why didn't you just lie?
Facts. Hold on. Boston's in a 1-point game with Philly?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it. Yes. Yeah, it's 1-point game. Yes.
My goodness, Philly. Or like
I
oh,
need
hold
Philly,
on.
man.
Well,
Come
what's
on.
Boston shooting from 3, right? Because whenever people would act surprised about that Boston lost to Philly, my whole thing would always just be like the way they play basketball, the bad shooting night is inevitable. And if it happens, they're losing. But that kind of doesn't mean much because it's a part of like the larger philosophy.
Mm-hmm.
But today they're shooting
And-
40% from 3. They're actually shooting better than Philly.
See, and I think Philly 3-point shooting is in second game is outrageously good. I think it won't happen again. Maxi and Edgecombe went all out.
Yeah. Ravens fan, it's too far away to say anything meaningful. Like when we get within, let's say,
Yeah,
5
we're
picks,
like there's only been 60 picks, and
Let's see.
we're pick 80. So like, not to doom, but like we are
yes.
like an entire third of what's happened already needs to happen before we pick again.
Yep.
Like I'm about to turn the TV to a playoff game. I don't care about these picks. Does that make me a casual for turning away from the draft in round 2? Yes, it does. But I'm okay with that.
See, I don't even know, man. Like the amount of locked in you have to be to still want to watch the draft at this point is like I don't know. I don't know if that makes it. What would be casual? What would be a casual's approach to the draft?
Bro, you just tap in when your team's about to pick and then you turn it off.
Yeah, I say that's the norm.
Actually, yeah, that's true.
So I would say
Yeah.
like a casual is if like you're not even home when the draft is happening.
That's fire because it is on the weekend.
Right. Oh yeah, I mean like that's definitely day 3 normal shit. Like
Yeah,
I've figured out the Eagles day 3 picks a ton like while I was in a car or while I was out or something.
I'm definitely doing that tomorrow.
Hey, is Wemby playing tonight?
No, he got concussed.
I don't think so.
Like how
I don't think so.
I'm
how
gonna
does
go ahead
their
and say
concussion
no.
protocol work?
I seen in the practice, by the way. He's in practice, but I don't think he will play.
The same as like for NFL or clearing it through. They have to get cleared through independent doctors.
Yeah.
I would imagine the same protocol as what any other sport has. Although
Mhm.
baseball has a minimum 7-day concussion IL, so never mind.
NFL it's 5 days, but in NBA it will be 48 hours.
So that's the thing, right? Then there's also just the fact that like with players
Average
like Wemby,
concussion return to play in the NBA is like 7 to 10 days, I think.
jeez. But like my
We'll
whole
see.
thing is like when it comes to these kind of things, you just never know if the league is gonna have their Wemby rules.
I mean, I don't know if they're break glass in case of emergency in game 3.
True, that's true.
I
It's a
could
bit
see
early
it.
for Wemby rules.
I could see it in a game 4 if they're down 2-1.
Yeah. Tennessee went linebacker. They took a pretty decent player. Rams pick is in. At least we know they're not taking a quarterback. I actually don't know if another quarterback is going to go tonight.
Probably not.
The Rams took a tight end. That's
You're
crazy.
trying to get like playable dudes who can start in the first 3 rounds, I would guess.
Yo, so the Rams took a tight end. They took a tight end in the second round last year. They played 3 tight end formations at the highest rate last year, and they had 3 guys that all ate in those formations. So, like, I think the Rams might be over-indexing a little bit at tight end, but maybe not. Who knows? Sean McVay is Sean McVay.
Fuck it.
Oh, my favorite like draft content, and I say this ironically, is that like the people who are publishing draft grades like live as the draft is happening. Like within 5 minutes of a pick, here's a draft grade. Like that's just
Fuck
so aggressive in terms of like trying to get clicks. Like that's like there's no quality that's gonna go into whatever it is that you're producing.
Hey, but it's about the clicks, baby.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, everybody's thinking draft. They'll click. They're not going to wait to see what the team looks like in the preseason or like after week 4 to give draft grades. That's boring.
Hey, they're on to other shit.
Celtics are 5 going into the 4th.
People don't care about the teams of preseason. This is true. It might be a tight end that's actually a receiver. Who knows, man? Who knows? That being said, they really don't have receivers after Devontae and Puka. So, I mean, if they ever get an
don't
injury,
really need them.
yeah, if they ever get an injury, this is just a 3 tight end offense at that point.
I feel like if you are if you're a journeyman league kind of guy, like the perfect spot is to be wide receiver 3 on the Rams for next season.
For sure. Well, think about how many receivers they've cycled through that spot. They had Odell Beckham at the end of his career. They had Deshaun Jackson for like a month at the end of his career. Who else? They've had some of those guys. Like, there's somebody else. But yeah, no, they've done exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, that's like the easiest spot to fill. Why waste a draft pick on that?
Yeah. R. Mason Thomas. Peter, do you remember a GM in the NFL at all named Matt Millen?
No.
I think it was like a Lions or a Raiders GM or something. But this one website that does draft grades, their lowest grade is a Millen grade. And I just think about how shitty it would be if like you were a person and that was like the inspiration behind a grade lower than an F.
Oh.
That being
How do you
said,
spell Millen?
what's that?
How do you spell Millen?
Millen.
Yeah, I just Googled him. He's almost 70.
Damn.
He played for the Raiders.
I wonder what team he fucked up with. Also, if basketball had an equivalent, it would be Billy King. It would be a King grade.
Probably, yeah.
Who else did a really bad trade? I mean, fucking Nico. Probably that's what people would go for, but Broncos
Probably, yeah.
Bills pick is in. All right,
Why did you do that, brother? Why did you run yourself out at second base, pimp? You're like one of the slowest guys in the league.
Selecting Ohio State.
Chill at first, bruh. I guess we're challenging. Fuck it. I mean, we're up 9-3. Who cares? If you guys can't get 9 outs, you don't deserve to win. You can't get 9 outs for giving up 6 runs. Who gives a shit? You know what, Basayo? I was not familiar with your game. You're safe, young fella. I'm proud of you.
Damn.
Telling them to challenge while being up 6 is outrageous, but I kind of like that.
If you're right,
He's
you're
definitely
right.
safe. He's definitely safe. I don't know what the ump was looking at. He's literally in the frame. He's 3 feet away. How did you miss that?
What do you think the average age of an ump is?
Mid-50s?
Mid-50s, right? So
okay,
like
early 50s, actually, probably.
early 50s.
We could look that up. Surely they're a union.
So like,
You gotta have.
what is the? So do you think they get LASIK?
Average age of an umpire is apparently 46 to 49 years old. My bad.
So,
Do I think they get LASIK? No, maybe
like,
some of them do.
But it has to be a part of the job of like there's like it's kind of like driving. Like if you need corrective lenses or something, legally you have to have that shit on, right? Like I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yo,
Probably-
sometimes it just feels like it doesn't, but yeah, I'm sure it works that way. Okay, General, we're here at pick 31. There is a guard. There's an Oregon guard that if you took that player, I've heard a couple people say really good things about Pregnon, Emmanuel Pregnon. See, so I just looked up Chargers and there's hella Pregnon talk. So we'll see if that ends up being the pick, but like it really should be.
Bro, if you're going to be a minor league umpire and try and work your way up, you only get paid during the season.
Yeah, it's a fucking grueling industry to start from the bottom at.
Dog, the minor league umpires earn between $2,800 and $4,500 a month, and you're only getting paid 6 months out of the year.
Oh, you know how like referees in these major sport leagues aren't full-time employees?
Sure.
So that's the case in the NFL for sure, and I'm pretty sure it is in the NBA. Like
I
they're
don't
not full-time
agree
employees.
with the second one, brother.
What's that?
I don't agree with the second league.
Oh, they
you
are
named.
full-time employees?
They get bagged out in the NBA, pimp. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not going to lie. You can look it up right now. Man. I just went down this rabbit hole a year ago.
Damn, okay. So then they have a way
All the
better
guys
than
you see on the
NFL.
court right now have made well north of 150K for this season. All the
See,
guys
so
you
the-
see in these playoff games.
So they average around 350 annually, but they're not full-time employees. Which kind of seems like what's the point at that point? The rabbit hole I went down is learning why that's the case, and it's a holdover from the fact that like there was a time in the NFL where they didn't want referees to basically be poor people because they thought that that would make them vulnerable to
Gambling and stuff.
Yes, so they wanted it to be wealthier people who wouldn't leave, and those people wouldn't leave their jobs or whatever they did to make their wealth. So you would have like big business people and like lawyers and stuff that would referee as part-time employees. And just that's been held over, like nobody's bothered to change it, even though the circumstances are entirely different now in the world. And they fucking make $350K. It's not like they're paying them pennies, but on paper, they're not full-time employees for some reason.
Yeah, NBA refs are full time.
So I wonder if let's say you or me wanted to like go on that career arc, like do you end up starting at like high school?
Let's let me look into this. How to start out as yeah, I would imagine you got to work your way up through like high school and college, and I don't know if AAU circuit and stuff matters. But I know for soccer refs, the best ones from our high school circuit would coach the college games, whether it was community college or Division III.
Yeah.
Like that had a very linear way of like promotion.
Yeah.
NBA refs, you got to start like youth and high school, and then progress through collegiate, and then like G League. You just got to climb the ladder, basically. But you got to get certified and kind of do a bunch of it yourself. Aspiring referees must be scouted by NBA officials at camps and invite-only showcases. Between April and August, scouts evaluate officials, create a top 100 list. That's very funny. Selected candidates may move to the G League for further training. Successful candidates participate in NBA Summer League and training sessions to train and work games. Sounds like it's a long journey to go on.
Yeah.
But like, could we quit our jobs and start out? Yes. I just don't have enough capital to float me in the meantime.
Yep.
Sixers are up 1.
That's what it would take.
Yeah. Would be fire. But like, I don't know how I convince my girl that I want to go be an NBA ref, and in 12 years I'll be making $200K when
Yeah.
I'm making like $85K right now. And
Yeah.
12 years from now, I'll probably also be making like 150, 160 anyways.
And the funny thing about that too is that like that would be a tough fucking job to sell, like the personal fulfillment side of. Like, I feel like if somebody were to be like, hey, I want to go be an artist, that would fucking suck, right? But I think like it would be,
I hear it. I can hear it.
Yo, being like, man, I want to throw it all away to give text is crazy.
I would just be a ref for the money.
Yeah.
But it's such a long road to the money.
Yeah.
I'm not quitting my cushy government job to
Yeah.
potentially be a ref when I'm 40 in the league.
Mm-hmm.
End of first
Yeah.
half. Lakers leading by 11.
My main reason I wouldn't want to be a ref for the NBA specifically is you're traveling and doing games 3 or 4 nights a week during the season, which is 6 months long.
Also, bro, like I think that schedule is also like significantly tougher the older you get, right? So it's like it's not even like you're like the NBA players having a blast. You're fucking doing that shit with sore knees.
Yeah, and like that'd be a lot of travel and a lot of time away from my family, dude. Nah.
I think Slaughter stays. Well,
my family doesn't exist yet, by the way.
Right. Hypothetical
family.
I mean, you guys signed Biadish. He's only ever played center in the NFL. I assume that's the center. So I imagine it's fucking guard for Slaughter. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about Slaughter, to be honest. I think the Seahawks pick is in. They took a safety that, we're in the range of people I don't know a whole hell of a lot about, but they took a safe. I think. Well, I don't know why they would take a safety. Let me make sure that that's not the incorrect position for the player. No, yeah, they took a safety. Another piece. They took a slot corner. Maybe Devon Witherspoon is going to play more outside. But that would also not be a great idea. I don't know. Seahawks lost their outside corner. I assumed they would want to replace Tariq Woolen. But evidently that hasn't happened yet. But yeah, that corner with all the injury issues is still there. Okay, these 3 plus Zachariah Branch, Kyle Lewis. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm counting. No, okay, 10. There's 10 players left here that I know a thing or two about. 11. Yeah, by the end of the third round, I'm not gonna have shit for you guys. So tomorrow, definitely, it's a basketball kind of a day. We got Nuggets and Timberwolves at 8:30. But yeah, enjoy the football stuff here while it's here. If like a big player trade happens, I might go live. Honestly, if I go live tomorrow for football, it'll be to do like, I did a power ranking on the day 3 of the draft last year. That's all I did. And I like going back to that. So I might do a power rankings tomorrow just to do it and look back at it on week 1 to see if I still feel the same way. But yeah, if I'm live tomorrow, it'll be for that reason. But otherwise, it'll just be a basketball thing tomorrow. Seahawks took Bud Clark. Yeah, I don't know anything about Bud Clark.
Hey, man, we're lying if we know ball on Bud Clark.
Bud Clark from TCU. See, there's really no reason to know anything.
Oh, I thought you said butt, like B-U-T-T.
Oh, Bud Clark? No, that would be tough.
Bud Clark. My bad, gang. My bad.
I was listening to a basketball podcast, and they were talking about one of LeBron's old teams, and they mentioned Booby Gibson, and someone's like, "Yo, before Con Kanipa, we have Booby Gibson." I was like, "That's so fucking wild."
The Celtics are down 1 with 7:45 left.
Nasty. That's so nasty.
Jalen Brown just obvious moving screen on Edgecombe.
Foul. Philadelphia ball.
Yeah, okay. The Chiefs, do they pick again today?
Maxey step back 3? Nope.
No, I think no.
Andre Drummond still playing basketball?
Yes.
That's so fire, dude. I love that.
He hits the occasional 3 now. No?
I don't know.
I think he made a big 3 against in
Am I-
McLean team.
Am I lying, or has Andre Drummond been in the league like 15 years?
Yep. Yo, for the fantasy basketball game thing we play on stream sometimes, like he's actually amazing for like Detroit and the Cavs.
Hell yeah. Let's get into some Andre Drummond career stats, man.
Bro, Andre Drummond is 1 for 1 from 3 today.
That's fucking fire.
Yeah, he played a well against.
He was
McLean
1
team.
for 1
I
from
forgot
3
that.
in game 2, baby.
He knows how to pick them.
Hey, baby. Trying
Yeah,
to stay in the league. I hear it.
Legend.
Good block.
Yo, he was in a dunk contest too. Like when I saw a player that was like 280 pounds in the dunk contest, I thought that was wild. Then I saw that same person shoot threes. What a career.
Yeah, this is his 14th year in the league. 2-time All-Star, 3rd-team All-NBA 1 year. He was 4th in Rookie of the Year. I respect Drummond's game, man. I respect it. He's basically been
Celtics lead by 3.
he's been bouncing around the league, it looks like, for the last few years, pretty much since he left Detroit, actually.
Travel.
Let me look up how
Let's
rich
go.
Andre Drummond is. I don't know how Jalen Brown made that, man. That was crazy. Oh, he signed a 2-year deal with Philly? We're still getting multiple year deals? Oh, it was a player option. Dude, he's made $155 million in his career. That's so fucking awesome. I'm so happy for him. Oh, man.
Come on, Philly, man. Come on.
Just as we said, Philly are up 1 when they're about to be down 7. Oh, well.
Draymond. Prescription B, man. This guy.
Ooh, hold on. The Cardinals drafted Carson Beck.
That's That's random. Not random per se, but like that. Oh, I did not expect that at all.
Very random.
Carson Beck, Gardner Minshew, and fucking Jacoby Brissett, man. What a quarterback.
Yeah.
Hold on. How much older is Gardner Minshew than Carson Beck? Let's find this out. Gardner Minshew turns 30 this year.
Carson Beck turns what, 24?
Turns 20. Oh, hold on. I thought he was older than that. No, you're right. 24. Damn, what the fuck? So he's played like what, 7 years and he's only 24? Damn.
No, he's played like 5. Right? Carson Beck played 5 years in college?
I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, he played 6, right in the middle.
By the way, Celtics leading by 6.
Yeah, man, I was livid. Nick Wright got a retirement.
So he played 6, but he redshirted 2020.
Oh, okay.
He redshirted 2020, got the extra year of eligibility too because of COVID. I think that they all got.
Mm-hmm.
So even though like he only started for 3 years, he was in college for 6.
Yeah.
I wonder if he has like a master's degree or anything. Probably not. But hey, man, good for him. He's in the NFL. That's lit.
So all offense for them, man. That defense is going to be garbage next year. My goodness.
Fuck it.
But yeah, they got a right guard at the beginning of the day today. And then now they got a third string quarterback that could play this year.
Fuck it.
All right. There's a guy making a Broncos pick that's clearly somebody that I must have forgotten. Who is this? TJ Ward, Super Bowl 50 champion. I had no clue.
By the way,
There's like a million of those.
MB ruled out to third game.
What?
MB ruled out for third game.
The third game's happening right now. Do you mean the fourth game?
No. Yeah. No. Third game. I'm just saying. I thought he will be back. No, he said he will be not.
They're
back.
playing game 3 right now.
Yes.
Yeah, of course he's ruled out. He's not in there with 5.5 minutes left. It's Andre Drummond season, baby. Let's go. Yep, on the roll. To the basket. We're going to the free throw line. We take those. And we're hitting them because we have skills now.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the day, Andre Drummond's going to get a Hall of Fame vote from some crazy bastard, and that's awesome. He missed the first one. We ride again game 4, Philly. Don't worry.
Damn. It was fun while it lasted.
Yep. We'll be back. We'll be back up soon. Don't worry.
He missed 2 free throws, man. Fuck.
The Raiders took Mendoza.
Hey, but we hit a 3. We're back. We're back. Andre Drummond, we're back. We apologize, but we hit that cash money 3, so now we're down 4. Let's do this, baby. We don't even need Embiid. I'm not going to lie. Derek White missed a layup. Let's go. Andre Drummond, another pick and pop 3. I can feel it in my balls. Maxie, what are you doing? You were never going to make that. I need the John Copson. Bro, we were in the corner. Oubre made it, though. Yes, we're down 2. Get hype. I like how Oubre dyes his hair the color of whatever team he's on.
Respect.
He's a real team player. Taylor Ward, 4 singles today.
Do they have that option in 2K?
Real Ichiro Suzuki-ish. I respect that. 4 singles and a walk. What were you going to say?
No, I was going to say, that is that an option in 2K? Because it should be for your hair color to just be the team color.
At least for Oubre. Like, it should be part of his accessories.
At least. Yeah, because like I remember when Marcus Smart would end up in like a franchise mode on like the Grizzlies with green hair, it would just be weird.
Yeah, it's like, come on, guys. We got to change that.
It can't be that hard. All right, I'm gonna find the end of this game, and then we'll stick around until the Ravens' last pick, and then I'll probably call it a stream at that point.
It's only 4 minutes.
Sorry for
4.5 minutes.
You end of round 3 diehards. We don't do that shit here.
Yo, I know. I already know who's gonna be super pissed about it. Where is it? The goddamn Vikings fans in the chat with back-to-back 97, 98. I know you guys are gonna be pissed, but I'm sorry.
Hey, Vikings fans, you can't even put your hand on your heart and tell me who's making the picks, so we don't care.
Also, like the sick part of Oubre's hair is that it perfectly matches these throwbacks. Like it wouldn't fit their regular jerseys.
It's as if he got his hair dyed yesterday.
Yep. And that's entirely possible.
Fuck, Vucci main for 3, in and out, but they got the rebound.
How long will you do Rockets versus Lakers second quarter? Sorry, second half.
Is Sarcasm City streaming?
We are not watching the Rockets offense, Chief. We are not doing
They're not streaming? I thought they were supposed to stream today.
Flawless is out.
Damn, good for him.
Bruh, we are not watching Rockets offense willingly. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that.
Fuck. Okay, where are you at in that game?
I am at 347.
Where am I at?
Yeah.
My Wi-Fi is being very hilarious, but there was just goaltending or something. So I think the Sixers are down 2.
I'm at 340, and the Sixers are down 4.
Okay, well, you're about to see some good hustle, but some goaltending.
Just saw the goaltending. There we go.
Right. Why is my Wi-Fi being so bad? I fucking can't stand this.
Because it knows you
It
care.
happens like every hour.
Yo, the Eagles took an offensive tackle that's 6'9". Is that not like basketball height at that point?
6'9", yeah.
I don't even know if I've seen NFL linemen that are 6'9".
Probably not. All right, my Wi-Fi works again. We're back. Paul George, I forgot you were on this team, but here we are. You have no wiggle to get away from Jaylen Brown, brother. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, Drummond, dump off. Dunk, baby. Let's go. We're down 2. The Andre Drummond game. The Hoes will remember us.
Forever.
They will remember us. Yes, we're on defense, but they will remember. We're about to get a stop on Tatum. That was not a foul. That was not a foul. I would challenge that. That's ridiculous. What pick number is the draft on?
71.
Okay. I'm good still. Probably get through the end of this game then.
Bears took a pretty good hit.
Jason Tatum missed the second one. We're down 3. It's time for us to go stand in the corner and lead us to this promised land, Andre Drummond. We got this.
Yeah. Double team off of him if
Yes, dump off. Another dunk. Yes, sir. We got like 10 points in this quarter. We're down 1. Crowd's hype. We dunked all over Vucci Mane. Let's do this. Oh, no. Vucci Mane wide open. We over-rotated. Tatum wide open 3. Damn it. We're down 4. That was low-key our fault too, but we're about to get it back in blood. Don't worry.
we put 14 years of pain in. We're built for this.
Yep. Paul George, that was insane, but I'm glad that worked out for us. I don't know who this guy pitching for the Orioles is, but he looks like a J6 insurrectionist. Not gonna lie.
Very distinct look.
Yep. He definitely looks like he believes the 2020 election was stolen. Yep. So I hope you can get us outs, brother. Oh my God. Peyton Pritchard, step back 3. I fucking hate this.
I don't even want to watch. I'm like 15 seconds behind. I don't even want to see this.
It's absurd.
No way. At the buzzer.
Wait, why didn't the Red Sox challenge that? That was like a full half ball off the plate. Why did you just turn to the dugout and start walking? Surely you guys have challenges. I have not seen a single challenge this whole game, and I've watched the whole thing. I guess you're down 7, so you don't really give a fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe? Oh, that's so funny. That's the funniest double play to hit into. It hit off the pitcher's mound. The momentum, like, basically died, and the shortstop caught it, like, scooped it up, basically standing on second base, and there was a guy on first. So it's like an unassisted, almost double play.
Amazing.
Yeah, that sucks ass. But hey, I low-key think the Red Sox are on like 7 L's out of 8 or some bullshit. So like this kind of happens when things are going bad.
Yep. When it rains, it pours.
Hey man, the Mets were on a 2-game winning streak, and then the Rockies came to town and started trying to put it on them, boys. The Rockies not being the worst team in the league warms my heart.
Hey man, progress.
I can't wait for the meme of like it was how do I describe this meme? There's a guy, like there's 2 guys, and like for a while it was the Jaguars and the Chiefs record when they were both like 3-3 or whatever.
Yeah.
And one guy's all mad and the other guy's just kind of smirking. But yeah, dude, the Rockies, like, if you would tell the average baseball fan that the Rockies have more wins than the Phillies by the end of April, you'd be like, wait, what?
Yeah.
happening?
What are they reviewing? I just got back to the game.
The Celtics are challenging a blocking call on Vucci Main. Low-key don't think that's a foul. But, like, we need that for a competitive game. All right, yeah. Call stood. We're good. Chat, you want to see the flowers that I bought my girl today? She doesn't know that I bought them.
Oh hell yeah! 1 second. Let me change this. Let me change
Yup.
this.
16 bucks
Ooh.
from Trader Joe's, boys.
Nice.
Yup.
When is she gonna get
She gonna
back?
She's at some like happy hour work event right now. Probably in an hour or so. I hope she brings me some food because I ain't got shit here. I don't have anything defrosting.
Damn, that'd be a great exchange. You know, some food, some flowers going.
Well,
the other
so
way.
like it's funny because she mentioned like how stressed and overwhelmed she was today. But I didn't want to be like, "Hey, I got you flowers." I wanted to see them.
Mm.
But yeah, I hope she brings me something. If she doesn't, I'm going to In and Out. She can come if she wants, but I'm going. But I mean, she's pretty thoughtful. She'll bring something. But yeah, I have
Yo.
no like protein defrosted and ready to cook, so it is what it is.
To be honest, so life is definitely easier in situations where like flowers actually work and like it's effective. You know, like
Yeah.
it's so
Bucci man for 3? Nope. Derek White rebound. You
No
fucking
way.
bastards.
These guards, man.
Oh my god. Tatum pull up 3 and he made it.
Fuck that.
Game over.
I don't even want to see it. I'm switching channels already.
Oh my god. Everybody on the Celtics bench looks MAGA.
They are.
It's okay. You know what? This is a good series and nobody expected it to be, so I'm happy with this, I guess. And that's just me coping because I really wanted the Andre Drummond game, but like in my heart, did I really want Sixers Hawks next round? No.
No.
I don't want that. Would be hilarious though. Like, does Embiid make a return and somehow end up in round 3 of the playoffs for the first time ever? Or
Yeah.
does the Hawks, who traded their franchise cornerstone, just vault themselves into another unexpected conference finals? Oh, well. Well, it was fun, boys. We're proud of the effort put forth. We roll again on Sunday.
Yeah.
It's all good.
On to the next one, you know?
What you got to do.
How big is Philly's playoff rotation? Let me see.
I have no idea. I'm assuming it's like 7 guys because this is a Nick Nurse basketball team.
That's why I was asking.
Like, with no Embiid, so probably 7 guys.
Yeah, there's no way he's playing more than 7 guys.
No, there's 8 guys. We got
Jeez.
Justin Edwards, Quentin Grimes, and Andre Drummond off the bench. We have 4 starters that have played 40 minutes, though.
Classic.
To be fair, Drummond, we were a minus 17 in our minutes, but we got 12 points and 5 boards, so it doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, we're leaving with something.
Yup. And we got an offensive board to extend the game. Maxey airballed a 3, though, so it's over, boys.
But he's 2 for 2 for 3. He can definitely look at Edgecombe like, what the fuck, man?
Yep, that's what we're doing. We're playing the blame game in the post game. Just kidding. We're not doing it.
No.
Not if we want to be on this team again. Yo, the Orioles have 20 hits. That's fire.
Yo. Oh, true. Yo, what's going on, King? You were at the draft yesterday?
Yes.
How did that go?
Besides from the buses, 10 out of 10 experience.
Besides the buses?
Yes.
Well, so was public transit fucked? I guess it was because they were saying
Yes.
transport would be really difficult just the way Pittsburgh's structured.
Yeah, it was awful.
Damn.
But I had an amazing time.
That's cool.
So,
I
like,
thought-
roughly,
not
where
going
were
wrong. I was very deep by that dome stage. I was on the right side of it.
so like you're looking at a screen though, right? Like you probably can't see much of like the stage.
Oh no, I can see both. I was at the screen, but if I looked to the left, I could really see the stage.
Okay, true. What do you think about the pick? Evidently not.
I'm iffy on it.
Yeah, you guys basically took a project, which I don't know again, like if that makes you feel great, but he's a good project, but definitely a project.
I was like, yeah, it's a project. Like, I feel like we could have drafted up. We could have probably traded up over you, maybe take Lemon, but we needed an O line.
Okay, if you took Lemon, how would you have felt? Because my thing about that also is that like if they had taken Lemon, I don't even know if they have the quarterback situation to use three receivers like that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. It's like, I don't know, because I know all of our fans online are thinking, like, why do we take this? We could have traded up and did something else. I'm like, we could have, but also, let's say we took a wide receiver.
Mhm.
I didn't want to take a wide receiver if I had to deal with this QB situation, but also yell at my TV at Broderick Jones for like 50 times.
Yeah, like you don't have the offensive line or necessarily the quarterback to use all those weapons because you still have two tight ends. You have Pittman and DK. Like you add a third receiver, and it's like, well, shit. Like people are just doing cardio at this point.
And also, it's also like, if you forget who we are with the Pittsburgh Steelers, we can find hidden gem wide receivers late round.
That's true. That's true. No, so that's actually something that crossed my mind. I'm like, wait, if we drafted the same receiver that Pittsburgh wanted, then like,
That means he's good.
hopefully, man. Hopefully that's how it works. Also, like again, like Pittsburgh like the receiver and they might be a little bit weird. That's the perfect recipe.
Yeah. But hey, I gotta ask this though.
Yeah.
What is the NFC West on? And I'm talking about the Cardinals and Rams.
What are they on? I don't know, man. Like they just really wanted quarterbacks. This is a shitty time to want a quarterback. So it's definitely gonna look bad no matter what you do. But shout out to the Rams for being in a Super Bowl window and taking literally a backup quarterback and a fourth string tight end with their first two picks.
Bro, just feel bad for Jeremiah, man. He's in hell right now.
Yo, I was listening to somebody recapping draft picks, and they literally said the sentence that Jeremiah Love didn't choose to be a Cardinal. Like, don't be upset at him, kind of a thing. But it really is that bad. But yeah, I still think that he'll get his stats, and I still think he'll get paid, and he does have the largest contract guarantee for running backs in the NFL right now. But definitely a second contract kind of a career when it comes to team success.
Mm.
Yeah. So how do you feel about the draft for you, Peter?
I'm always in on Samoan lineman. I think that's cool. Polynesian lineman is a yes.
Yep.
We drafted an edge in the second round. I
Yep.
forget.
Yep. Who's that?
Oh, the guy who was crying? Yeah, I'm in. I've never seen him play in my life, but he's 6'6", 262. I'm in.
Oh, we are literally next pick after Miami. I guess I can watch this.
Wait, what team? What team do you like, King? In college, it's
Steelers.
Ole Miss, right?
Yeah, it's Ole Miss. Yeah.
What do you think about that receiver that the Niners took at the top of the second?
I wasn't paying attention. Who was it?
Stribling.
Oh, Stripling.
Yeah, he was the 33rd pick in the draft, dog. I would have never assumed as King disappears.
Fuck it.
But yeah. Giants take Malachi Fields, but yeah. Yeah, but King, you were saying about Stribling.
Yeah, I had to look. I had to remember real quick. Yeah, I like Stripling. He was definitely more of the bigger physical deep threat, which is, I think, for the Niners, pretty good for them. He's a bigger guy. He could be physical. If you want him to go deep, he can go deep. Last year, him and Trinidad, he was probably our best receiver that playoff run, so he's good.
So this is what I heard about Stribling, right? That like he's a deep threat. He does really well on go routes, which is more or less what Brock Purdy doesn't throw. So the question becomes, does he not make the throws because he can't, or because he doesn't have the weapons, right? Because
the weapons for it,
Niners
because
had a lot of middle of the field crossing routes kind of receivers. So now they have something that is kind of what they haven't had and what they don't normally do. So it'll just be interesting to see if it works. But yeah.
Yep.
The other thing I was gonna ask.
Also, we were completely wrong about our mock draft, it seems.
So he did I?
Yeah, that mock draft got cooked.
Fuck, I closed it. Yo, Carnell Tate just shattered it. But the thing is, Carnell Tate shattered everybody's mock. That being said, there's some things that I think we had that were good. So like we had the actually. Let me just see if I can open up the window. Where is it?
I forget. Well, they like. I feel like Love kind of ruined it for us because we had Arizona trading out of it.
Yeah. Well,
or
no,
taking Reese.
Yeah. So this is probably the first fuck up in terms of not having Love there because Love was super popular and we just decided to go with.
Yeah, like, you and Sai said defense. I said they're taking Love.
Yeah, definitely just relied on the fact that I'm like, hey, I don't know if that necessarily like. It's not like Vegas doesn't seem to think so, but the experts do, and I'm gonna lean to the money. And it definitely ended up being Love. Now, if Love ended up being 3 at 4, we probably would have given them Sonny Styles, maybe, or Reese. I don't know. But at that point, like the Carnell Tate being in the place of whoever that player was, it would have been fucked. Having the Chiefs Browns swap, I think, is pretty sick.
Because it did happen, and I hate Cleveland for that.
I would have never assumed Kansas City would go Mansour Delane though. Like
I did not expect Delane. I literally said at the draft, "Oh my god, the Chiefs just got Ruben Bain."
So and this is the thing too. Like when I saw that, if I would assume that they would take Delane at 9, but I'd never thought they would trade up for him. So that was like something that was unpredictable, I guess. Sonny Styles in this spot. I mean, I think we just kind of got the gist right of Washington's going to take the best defensive player. It just happened to be Downs here, but in the other case, it was Sonny Styles. Receiver to the Saints, we gave them their best receiver option at the time, and that ended up being right. We didn't expect Tate to go early. Fan 09, it was good. Giants Jordan Tyson, again, he wasn't even available for them, but also they clearly had a different agenda. So that was wrong. Maui Goa, right range, obviously wrong team. Cowboys getting an impact defensive player, the best one they can get. That ended up working. Obviously, Makai Lemon 13, completely wrong, right? Venga Ione, right? We got that right. Akeem Mesidor, wrong Miami pass rusher. But again, if we thought Bain would be there at 15, we probably would have. Pittsburgh trading up for a tackle. Now, this didn't happen, but what we got right is the fact that it would have to happen. Like if Pittsburgh wanted somebody that wasn't a project, they would have had to trade up. They obviously just didn't end up doing it, right? Whatever. Did the Jets sit there and make the pick? Yeah, they took Sadiq.
And
we didn't have our finger on the pulse for that at all, right? Lions taking an offensive tackle. They could have taken Freeling. They took Blake Miller. They kind of went off the board there. But yeah, I would have never mocked Blake Miller to them because, like, how the fuck do you know that they want to take somebody that's not the best option on the board? We didn't have the Vikings because, goodness gracious, they went off the board completely, right? So,
wait, yeah, who the Vikings take again? That's the
they
one I.
took Caleb Banks, who
They took Banks.
Multiple foot injuries in the last couple of years, and what definitely wasn't a first round pick for a lot of people. So there's that, right? Panthers, they took Freeling. Obviously, Sadiq wasn't available. That being said, I would have never assumed they went offensive tackle. So I think we were off about this. Cowboys ended up going edge rusher. They just went Malachi Lawrence. They kind of reached for a prospect that probably I thought was going to go beginning of the second, but they reached a little bit. Jets, Omar Cooper, wrong pick, but getting Omar Cooper at the end of the draft, kind of. We were right about that. Wrong about the Chargers. I didn't think they were going edge, so definitely wrong about them. Eagles, yeah, wild card. Like, I think they just pounced on Lemon. Basically, apparently, the Eagles only thought they were like 15 like first round grades, and Lemon was the last one left, and he was dropping, and they said, "Fuck it, let's go get one of our last players that we think is a true first round pick."
But hey, I'm pretty sure this just means that AJ Brown is definitely saying goodbye.
He's guaranteed to be gone, especially after the second pick today because we took an athletic tight end. So AJ Brown is out of here.
Hey, get ready to learn Boston, buddy.
Legit, get ready to learn clam chowder. But yeah, because obviously you weren't here yesterday. But as soon as we took Lemon, the big thing I was saying was like, I already knew AJ Brown was getting traded. I was actually prepared for us to be shit at receiver next year. There's a chance we aren't going to be shit this year, like with Lemon. So yeah, that felt
give us
way
something
better
good
than the alternative. The Steelers are making a pick though.
Yeah, come on, give us something good.
Oh, hold on. Did you see the spoiled pick?
Not yet. Hold up. I'm gonna see
I'm
now.
not gonna say anything. Go ahead. It's all you.
Well, I don't think it's gonna be a good one for me. Can you stop yapping? Hold up.
Hold on. Where are you at? Do you see Joey Porter yet?
Another backup? Another one.
Yo,
we just love the Big Ten, apparently.
Yo, projects. I wonder if you could stash Will Howard on a practice squad. I don't think so. But he's staying in Pennsylvania. Yeah, what's up, Jez? Good to see you. Big up.
True.
Oh, that's funny. Ooh, we got a trade. Along Tom was
Well,
just saying he didn't think we're going
did
to
we
see more
not
quarterback
see him
plays.
last year?
Yo, then the quarterbacks went crazy off the board.
Packers traded with the Bucks at 77.
Drew Aller is a Pittsburgh Steeler, dog. Drew Aller and Will Howard in the same locker room.
Hey, man. Good for him. Welcome to the AFC North, buddy.
Shit. All right, Ravens pick coming up. And people, Ravens pick. Oh, then Steelers pick a little while after that.
Hey,
Is
man,
General still here?
we got to do another Steelers pick. This is great.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm about it. All right, so as of now, we're going up until the Steelers pick, which is 8 picks from now.
Hell yeah.
No, I agree, Jez. I agree. I think I don't know. I think he's better than some of the receivers that have gone in like the last 15 picks. But I mean, there are like, I don't know. The problem with Tennessee receivers is like the last 5 receivers have been ass. So like he's working against that. Yeah, no, for sure, dude. Delp is a good pick. Delp is definitely a good pick. But yo, King, look, we got KC Concepcion to the Browns, right? We got the Bears drafting a safety. We just didn't have Dynaman on the board.
On the board.
Caden McDonald, nah, off on this. Both these teams traded out of the draft, like the first round.
Yeah.
28. We had 28 trading back, so at least that was right. But obviously, tie something over here. Colton Hood off about this.
It's John Kuhn, this random Packers looking guy. That makes sense.
Oh, the fullback?
Yep.
Damn.
Good for him, man.
The Packers drafted a fullback?
No. He's announcing the pick.
The guy announced it. Jeez. I was like, ain't no way.
So he was a fullback on the Rodgers Super Bowl winning team. And I just remember AJ Hawk talking about how basically John Kuhn and him would give each other CTE every day in practice because it was the fullback and the middle linebacker. But yeah, shout out to mid-2000s football practices. And I guess the last thinking is we did get Chris Johnson in the first round. So
yeah.
Like, here's the thing. I think we did some good things. Like, look, we got the 24th pick in the draft right. Like, that's a decent mock.
Oh, Chris McClellan.
Do you know anything about that guy?
He was decent at Mizzou for a little bit.
Yo, I didn't know how many Missouri players are getting drafted. That's the third defensive player today from that school.
Colts pick is in.
I'm pretty sure they've got like solid NIL money.
Especially now, since they're also doing pretty well, they'll definitely get more NIL.
All right, Colts are on the clock, which leaves their Falcons are. Oh no, the Colts pick is in. Falcons are on the clock, and then the Ravens.
Yeah.
Colts took LSU safety AJ Halsey. I don't know shit about him. Falcons. Let's see who they're picking.
AJ Halsey. Yeah.
Yo, just woke up. Damn, what time is it? 3 a.m. Jeez.
Jets is on that degenerate sleep schedule, man.
Legit.
He's on the NBA playoff sleep schedule.
Oh, Jez, Falcons took Avion Terrell to play with AJ Terrell, so I think that's probably something that you missed. So, yeah, no news on the Falcons pick yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously, King, you were at the draft, so you probably didn't catch what happened in the basketball world, right?
I caught it at the end. I know we lost. I'm I'm glad you won, and I am dying that the Knicks lost again. Yo,
Okay,
the Nets
legit.
actually fleeced the Knicks with Mikal Bridges.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Okay, here's the thing though. What you don't know is how the Raptors beat the Cavs. And it's actually kind of hilarious how they did it, right? Now I missed the game, so I had to go back and figure out exactly what happened. But
Yeah, what happened?
it was a tied game the whole way through going into the fourth quarter. And then the Raptors started playing a guy named Jamison Battle, which you guys probably don't know much about.
And
But
he sent y'all to battle out with a W, huh?
bro, he's played 500 minutes in the NBA this year. Like he's a great three-point shooter that kind of just sucks at basketball, so like it's not worth it to have him on the court. But he did play against Cleveland on Halloween. It was October 31st. It was our fourth game of the year. And in 15 minutes, he hit 6 threes. He was 6 for 6. He played in the middle of the third to the end of the game, and he kind of just shot Cleveland out of the game. He showed up in game 3 and did the same thing. So he ended up 5 for 5. I think it was 4 for 4 from 3. He played 15 minutes again in that game. It was midway through the third till the end of the fourth. Maybe he took one break. But yeah, like they lost. Cleveland lost because a random guy off the Raptors bench who barely plays just showed up and hit 4 threes in their face. It was great. So Jamison Battle is already a Toronto playoff legend for like the weirdest reasons.
Fuck it. Good for him.
Let's see what's happening now.
Oh shit!
I promise you this. If the Lakers sweep the Rockets, nah.
Yo, Georgia took Zachariah Branch. This is straight just a fan service draft, right? They took a Georgia receiver and they took their best defensive player's brother.
Oh, Branch. He was good for Georgia last year. Definitely the best receiver.
Zachariah Branch is the one that got arrested, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, he was at
But
USC
it's
for
Georgia,
like,
so
Wasn't it something like some sort of beefing with a cop or some bullshit?
yeah, it was
Okay.
something really stupid.
I'm about
like-
to check now. Hold up.
No, it was literally
But
that.
he was like a third round pick projected anyways, right?
Yeah, like second at most. But no, yeah, this guy was on Caleb Williams's USC teams and just transferred to Georgia for this last year. And
okay.
the weird thing about that is that like you went from Lincoln Riley's pass heavy offense where you're like obviously going to get a ton of targets down the field to Georgia's like super physical rushing offense. And his production obviously dropped off, but he was asked to do very different things. And I guess he looked at that as a chance to like prove that he has a game that's bigger than Lincoln Riley's offense. But yeah, no, this guy was honestly like this guy's really good in NCAA, the video game. If you had
Caleb 26, yeah.
For sure, dude. But yeah, man, Zachariah Branch, kind of like deep threat playmaker, gadget guy, small receiver that's really fast and shifty kind of a player. That's what it is. What's worst, Arizona taking Beck or this Houston playoff hoops? I think the Houston playoff hoops.
Because at least we have to see that like multiple times. At least you only have to see Beck once.
Yeah, also, I don't think we might not see Beck at all this year if Jacoby stays healthy. But yo, okay, here's the thing though. I think the way the draft broke down, it worked perfectly for Jacoby Brissett's holdup, man. All power to him.
Yeah.
All right, Ravens are on the clock, and I am searching the interwebs for what they're doing.
Is the corner that needs ACL surgery still there?
Yep.
Yep.
He's on our team, bro.
All right, let's see if they take Jermod McCoy.
Yeah.
Does he need a second ACL surgery?
Let me see.
Or is that a more minor thing?
So they ended up taking USC receiver Jacoby Lane, but let's see.
Who did?
The Ravens.
Oh,
The
that's
Kobe
lame.
Lane. All right.
That's lame.
I mean, you guys did need a receiver.
I guess.
Yeah.
See, I don't know much about Jacoby Lane, but okay, so this is what happened, right? He suffered. Oh, okay. So he suffered a torn ACL during a home workout in January 2025 to miss the 2025 season. And then he's dropping the draft due to fears of needing further knee surgery to address a bone plug used for cartilage repair, causing long-term longevity concerns. So yeah, while the ACL is healed, reports indicate a bone plug used in his
That's
knee to
definitely
repair
Mark
a
Ingram
cartilage
up there.
defect.
That's very funny.
Damn.
The Ravens have Mark Ingram up there announcing picks and not the Saints? That's crazy. He was only here for 3 years.
Yo, I'll be honest. I wouldn't blame him if like 3 years with Lamar was a lot more fun than like 6 years with Drew Brees.
Oh, yeah, dude. Mark Ingram's first year here was a 1,000-yard rusher, like made a Pro Bowl, got like all NFL votes. Like revived his career.
Jacoby Lane is almost 6'1.5", 200 pounds. Damn.
Hell yeah.
He ran 4.47 at over 6, like damn near 6'5". So it looks like an athlete.
Maybe they really believe in Marlon Humphrey's ability to still play outside as a corner.
I think they actually do.
Damn.
Which, like, is fine if that's the risk they want to take. Whatever, it either works or it doesn't.
So there is a wave of free agency that happens after the draft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see who the best names are. Okay, available, and we're gonna organize by estimated contracts. No, fuck. Wait, why? No, not previous. L'Jarius Sneed, formerly of the Chiefs, 2-time Super Bowl winner, still a free agent. Marshawn Lattimore, okay, this guy's like he's as cooked as cooked gets.
Yes. No.
Taylor Decker, still a functional offensive tackle. Obviously, Tyreek Hill is a free agent. Debo Samuel, David Njoku,
And
Jimmy
Ford.
Joe Mixon, but he didn't play, so I don't even know if you can rely on him. Matt Milano, damn. Cameron Jordan.
Oh, Milano.
Jawan Jennings.
Jawan?
Jawan Jennings wants a big contract.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Is he not supposed to say he wants JSN money?
Yo, I don't know if he said that or not, but that would be wild.
I think he was supposed to say he wants like JSN money.
So Peter, Jez is asking about the 5'9" corner that we brought up earlier. So Emmanuel Forbes' issue was like, first of all, he was like 170 pounds, which is just too light, even though he wasn't that short. But also, bro, his production in college got him like his draft stock pretty high. But if you look at a lot of his picks, bro, a lot of that shit was like pure luck. And teams like to give credit to like somebody having just instincts for being around the ball, but honestly, a lot of that shit looked like just luck. And yeah, it hasn't really panned out for him. D'Angelo Pons is actually good. He's just 5'9", but I do think that's going to be a problem.
I mean, I hope he's good. Fuck it. Like, it'd be nice if the Jets were good again someday.
I mean, yeah, he's on a team where the coach used to be a DB, so like he's gonna get a ton of run because they need starters. So this is his best shot at it working out. So, and then from the Jets standpoint, they have the patience because it's a long-term project to, give him opportunities to grow. So it looks like it's one of the better fits for both parties, but we'll see if it works out.
Oh, wrong. Okay, I was wrong.
What?
It wasn't Jawan Turner who said that. It was Rossi Rice.
It was Rashi Rice that said he wants JSN money. Good for him.
Yes.
Yeah, because Jazz, bro, like college quarterbacks aren't good enough to really like target a 5'9" corner by just like peppering that receiver the way pro quarterbacks are, man. Pro quarterbacks are gonna fully put him to the test. But yeah, we got 4 picks left.
Why is Lamar Jackson watching Braxton Miller Ohio State highlights?
Hold on. Is Braxton Miller the one that ended up
the quarterback that got turned to receiver? He's the one who basically it was him and then some other guy, then Cardell Jones won the championship.
So he's not the one that ended up going into coaching because one of those Ohio State quarterbacks is a coach right now.
I have no idea.
I think it's what was his name? JT Barrett.
JT Barrett. Yep.
Yeah, so JT Barrett is the quarterback's coach for the Bears right now. He's Caleb Williams' quarterback's coach.
Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah. Braxton Miller was the original starter on that chain of QBs.
And I think that chain of QBs is like a streets will never forget chain of quarterbacks.
Yeah.
All right, I'm trying to see how Minnesota can do something funny now. Now that I don't really know the players too tough, it'll be difficult to do something really funny, but I'm sure they can find a way.
All right,
let me see.
This guy, Jacoby Lane, has 10.5-inch hands and a 40-inch vertical, and he runs fast. I'll take it.
And he's tall as fuck, bro. Height, weight, speed anomaly.
I will take it.
But yeah, the Vikings' first 2 picks, right? They took a guy with 2 who's had the same foot injury twice, and then they took a linebacker I've never heard of. So let's figure it out, Minnesota. Minnesota has 3 picks in the next 16 picks.
Yeah.
Receiver, yeah, you guys got Jacoby Lane. Tell us how you feel, Ravens fan.
I'm cool with it, man. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I'm pissed.
Oh, I was literally talking to the Ravens fan in the chat.
Oh.
Yo, referring to you as Ravens fan would be wild.
I scrolled the Ravens Twitter and they're like, "Why do we do this?" And I'm like, "Guys, shut up." Like, shut up. We need an actual wide receiver too. If they're gonna bank on a Mark Andrews one last ride kind of season at tight end, we need another option on the outside to just balance the offense.
Also, like, there's kind of no way of knowing what Declan Doyle like really likes from a personnel standpoint because we haven't really seen his offense. So it's like maybe he wants a change up at receiver because
no, we just need better receivers.
Because is Rashad Bateman like how tall is he?
6'2". I don't even know.
I guess
he's kind of on the smaller side.
I was gonna say like Zay and then the 2 younger.
Zay's like 5'10".
Yeah. Dominic Orange.
The thing is, Bateman signed an extension, so
Yeah, that's definitely your one too.
it's funny because last season he didn't do shit, but the season before he had like 750 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bateman's only 6 feet.
I was like, I knew both your receivers were definitely smaller.
And then it's like these guys, Devontae Walker and LeJounte Wester. I think they're both small as well.
Taz is probably the tallest one. That's what, 6'2"?
I think that's
I mean, he's 6'1", 200. That's not
6'1", yeah.
necessarily small. LeJounte Wester. Oh yeah, this is the small one. So I guess him and Zay are small. I wouldn't say. Then I mean, like I was in my head, I thought they were. I guess I didn't know about Tez and Bateman, but it's not like they're like missing that like a different kind of receiver. Then
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know if Tez is gonna be on the team.
I mean, then there's that.
Oh, but yeah, if you got this guy, I think this is gone.
I mean,
First
he's been on
draft,
the
so the
team
second.
He's been on the team for 2 seasons. They could just keep him as like a wide receiver 4. I guess Wester would be. Wester's like the punt returner. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
So they'll keep him. I'm guessing.
Yo, Carolina took Chris Brazel. That's the guy
Yeah.
from Tennessee.
The White Sox City Connect jerseys are like Chicago Bulls colors.
Oh.
They kind of look ugly, but they won, so it works.
Yo. So the Panthers have this guy and Tedero McMillan. That's Bryce Young should just start throwing 50-50 jump balls. Like that's what they're built to do offensively.
After he got 2 double me receivers, the thing he was put on the bazooka X Factor.
Because yo, I watched this. The one time I watched Tennessee, Chris Brazel had like 3 60-yard touchdowns, and he was covered every single time. He just mossed somebody, and the DB fell, and he ran it in. Like,
fuck it.
Yeah.
So you have that, and now Tedero McMillan on the same team. Like,
fuck it.
Bryce Young, start to learn how to throw those moon balls that Russ used to throw.
Yeah. All right, Tampa, what you got for us?
All right, Tampa's pick is in.
All right, come on, Tampa. They pick.
Yo, you see this? His nickname that the Bucks fans came up with is Tampa Bane.
I got good news, boys. My
What's
girl's
up?
bringing me food.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
In and out trip postponed.
Yup. And I can just spring the In-N-Out trip on her as a surprise because she loves In-N-Out. So I'll just wait till she's having a bad day and then we'll go.
Off to In and Out we go. Food like Jokic on D, bro. All I'm saying is that it's wild that Jaden McDaniels was that upfront in the media, and then they beat Denver's ass after that. You know, like that's a statement.
We're gonna win game 4.
I would hope so.
Hey, bro, chill, all right?
No, I'm saying like you better like going down 3-1 is not an option. Like you better win game 4.
I know it's not. I'm not trying to deal with the same thing you might deal with.
Facts, bro. You cannot be in the same spot as the Raptors.
Exactly.
You know, unacceptable.
Also, I've given up on hockey.
You as you should have, bro. As you should have. I've been trying to spread anti-hockey propaganda on this channel.
Oh, we're about to get swept by the Flyers. Are you actually kidding
Getting
me?
swept by a team that hasn't been in the playoffs for like 10 years is dark. And it's your cross-state rivals. That shit's dark. And then that city's football team traded up to take your receiver the next day. That's crazy.
All right, bro. We get it.
Damn. It's all good. Pittsburgh will bounce back, maybe, potentially, kind of, sort of.
Hey, funny enough, at least we got the Pirates for now.
Yeah, Peter was talking about you got somebody who hit a homer on his 20th birthday.
Yeah, but also, I'm just waiting for the expect. Because it's still very early in the season. I'm waiting for that mid-season drop off.
Yeah. But yeah, shit. I
Wow,
think
the
so.
Pirates are gonna be good, man.
I just
I
have
know
I
you
have
guys
to
have like
actually
gnarly
see it.
PTSD, but the Pirates' offense is actually good. If there's one team in that division that's going to drop off, it's going to be the Reds.
Tampa.
Okay, Buccaneers took a receiver. So Pittsburgh already took their receiver. That doesn't
Which
really
receiver?
Ted Hurst.
I think I've heard of Ted Hurst.
Holy shit. Somebody named Andrew Filipponi, which I talk about sports in the Pittsburgh area. All right, so this is a Pittsburgh radio host saying that Drew Aller is the worst pick of the Omar Khan era.
That might be true.
It might be true.
I mean, we'll see. Like, what is the plan here? Is that Drew Aller sits behind Rodgers for a year if Rodgers even comes back, and then they just roll it?
Fucking.
Which, if that's the case, maybe, I don't know.
How old is Drew Aller?
It's like in his mid-20s. It's like 22.
He just turned 22. So at least he's actually young. The
Yeah,
fucking
he's
thing about
young.
Will Howard is low-key old. Will Howard's going to turn 25 this year, right? So at least Drew Aller is 3 years younger and is an actual prospect. Like, Will Howard is an old man.
Yeah, there's that. But, like, Aller's going to be what to try to work with.
Bro, so Aller is 22 and off, missing a year. Like, what? How much football did he miss?
He missed, like,
half a year?
Yeah, after UCLA, he got injured.
So, hold on, Drew.
So, as soon as Penn State started to get bad, he got injured.
The reason I say this is because, like, a third-round pick is not a throwaway pick. Like, this isn't a day 3, fuck it doesn't matter pick. I mean, shit. Okay, he played football for 4 years. Having 4 years of football experience at 22 is not that bad. I don't think he's good.
He has 4 years, but it's like, I've watched Penn State play.
Yeah.
He's not that good.
This is the thing about Drew Aller, right? Is like everything's always looked good on paper, and then you watch him play, and it's like, he's okay.
He went back for the big NIL bag after the semifinal loss to Notre Dame.
Yep.
And then him going back to school didn't actually help his draft stock whatsoever.
It might have actually made it worse.
Because hold on, what pick did he get picked at? Let me find it. 76, right?
Yeah.
How much money did the 76th pick in the 20s?
Probably $5 million over 4 years.
Make.
He's for sure making less now.
6.2 million over 4 years.
Yeah, so $1.5 million a year.
Oh,
Sure
we picked Everett. Okay, we needed a cornerback.
Who did you take?
Delane Everett, Georgia's corner.
Ah. Aller to me looks like a what if. No, but this is the thing, Jez. This has always been what Drew Aller is. Like, whenever you look at things on paper, when it comes to age, experience, his height, like his profile, like the profile looks great. It has a lot of the like characteristics that people look for. But you watch him play ball, and it just never looks right. Okay, quietly, Pittsburgh has a really weird corner room at this point. Let me.
Joey
show
Porter
you.
Jr., this guy, and who else?
They also got Asante Samuel Jr. mid-year last year after he got medically cleared from a neck injury.
Well, yeah, because they weren't sure he was going to play again. So wasn't he like decent though? Like, wasn't he really good before the injury?
And then they signed Jamel Dean in free agency from Tampa, right? So you got Joey Porter Jr. and Jamel Dean starting, presumably Jalen Ramsey at nickel. Then you got Asante Samuel as a primary backup. Now this guy that they just drafted as another backup. Like, they have some pretty solid depth going on. I guess Jalen Ramsey in the slot's the only real question mark because of his age.
But I thought we're keeping Ramsey as a safety. We put him back at nickel.
No, this website might have it wrong. If he's a safety, then it's him and Jaquan Brisker, who you signed from Chicago at safety. But then, yeah, I guess I don't know if this Dalen Everett guy plays in the slot, because maybe he's your slot corner. But I know Asante Samuel's not a slot.
I think, was Everett a slot or was he more of a man? He was definitely more like, maybe he's like a man slot. I don't know.
Does Dalen Everett play in the slot? Yo, we're gonna make Google AI do this work. He primarily lined up in the on the outside. So I mean, yeah, you guys will probably have to figure this out.
So far, I think Tim's gonna be the safety, and he's just gonna be on nickel slot.
She's bringing me a barbecue bacon ranch burger with fries, boys. We did it. We actually did it.
Oh yeah,
man, you made it.
Oh, Austin Barber, he was decent out Florida.
You know how we like had that talk about how the Steelers like need to look towards the future a lot?
Yeah.
This is the quarterback is like their way of doing that.
You just fucking let Drew Aller either be your future
bet on the wrong one. Yeah, I don't know. I think they just bet on the wrong guy.
Yeah, that's a phone. It's like, but fine, if Rodgers leaves, we got someone. But I don't think that someone I want to trust is Drew Aller.
You're right, Jez. You're right. So Jez asked ChatGPT to help with picking an NFL team, and based on what he told Chat about what he wants to see, it recommended the Vikings, Lions, Jags, and Dolphins.
Basically,
out of those teams, you should probably take the Jags or the Dolphins.
I feel like the Jags, like what you said about how the Jags go to the UK every year, and that's basically supporting your local, then, you know, that should make sense.
Yeah. I think all those teams, yeah, it's definitely the Jags.
Wait a minute. Shout out to the Jags, who are actually like alarmingly returning as like the same team next year. I don't think that's a great idea for them, but they're gonna try it.
Maybe they're hoping, okay, we did surprisingly well last year. We can only get better with another year, which, who knows, that's a risk.
God bless, man. God bless.
Well, I think out of all the teams that are starting to get us that same team next year, the Jags isn't the worst option. Like, if a Buns team, like, if this was the Colts, I'm thinking, what are we doing?
Yeah.
got a game. About time. I bet you Sengun was still bad.
Lakers Rockets is close.
It's not. Man, I can't even hate on Sengun.
What the fuck? The Rockets are up.
Yeah, up
They
by
won.
3.
They've won the second half by what? 14 points. That's whack.
About why, man?
No, it did. It did make sense for it to recommend East Coast teams just from a time zone standpoint.
Honestly, Jez, I would go with the Jags if I had to pick a team right now. Because they're East Coast, they play in London.
Oh, what?
The division's very winnable.
Yeah,
This was the criteria: strong fan culture, exciting project, entertaining style of play, competitive balance, and a competent front office.
funny that the Dolphins
be honest-
are in that.
Yep. Okay, so if I'm going by this and on the East
Oh,
Coast, let me dig into my
Ooh.
phone.
Who hit that 3? Hold up. No match curious about the game.
Wait, is it still a one possession game? Because I was about to tune in.
No, the Lakers saw the
It's a
3
tie
to
game.
tie it up. Yeah, it's
Oh
tied.
hell yeah! No, I'll find it, bro. I mean, I'm not above tuning into the last.
I'm so disgusted in my Wi-Fi today.
Oh,
No,
what
you-
happened
I'm
to it?
Now Prime wants to give me fucking closed captioning. You fucking retards.
Prime,
shit.
log in, bro. Let me see this game, actually.
All right, I just saw the LeBron 3, so I mean, this shit's delayed, but it is what it is.
Oh, of course LeBron shot the 3. But man, Luke Kennard sold this game. I don't know what happened.
He's still him, bro. He's still him.
Yeah, but he
Jess,
saw
I'll be honest.
412.
Having an entertaining style of play in the NFL comes down to having really good players at key positions. So cool shit happens. Like, I couldn't
Yeah.
tell you how the Ravens want to play, but I know that Derrick Henry and Lamar are on the team, so it's awesome. I really don't think like how you play matters as much to like neutral fans. It's really just, do you have sick players at premium positions and do they help you win?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I don't know if the being boring is an actual critique in the NFL that like I would consider a valid one.
Like, for example, the Eagles were boring, but that got them a Super Bowl 2 years ago.
The Eagles weren't boring. The Chiefs were just overmatched.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could say in the regular season, like what was boring was that we barely passed the ball, but it's like Saquon was entertaining as fuck.
Yeah.
Saquon had a generational running back season.
Yes, no, he in terms of playoff and regular season yards, he had the best running back season in the history.
They got the ball to Sengun and he got his shit blocked on a baby hook.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sengun.
Lakers timeout
Yeah.
with a second left. Jackson Hayes strapped up Sengun.
You got clamped by Jackson Hayes.
Didn't
Sengun.
even
Yeah.
block it. Sengun just hit the side of the
He
backboard.
hit the side. He did a way off P.
Yeah, he hit the side of the
0.9 though, damn.
Yeah.
They can
So
advance the ball. This is the pros. They're fine.
it got extinct. It went up to 1.2.
Every replay is funnier than the last.
Yeah, I thought it got blocked. I assumed because it was so far out.
Also, if Şengün is gonna get a fade, I feel like he has to go to somebody who actually has talent.
Yeah,
Oh, what? You mean his hair? Yeah.
Jackson is horrible.
it's not a good watch. I'm not a huge fan of below the rim bigs.
All right. Marcus Smart is making this pass in.
Let's see what happens. But yeah, the whole Eagles being boring thing is like a critique I just don't want to deal with.
Yeah.
I would hear the Patriots being boring last season before the Eagles 2 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, I meant like. Oh
LeBron in and
my
out,
God!
turnaround
He
three,
almost made it.
overtime.
Yeah, we're going to overtime.
You guys plan on watching overtime?
I mean, I might as well. Fuck it. My girl won't be back in time.
All right.
And I
We'll watch
mean,
overtime. Probably hit the end of the draft, and then we'll call it a stream.
yeah.
Hey, you guys can never say we don't care about ball.
Facts.
We watch all types of ball.
The Niners took Kalen Black, the Indiana running back. He's definitely playing comparative to the rest of the teams on a worse offensive line. So it'll be interesting to see how it works.
Yeah. Is that the only pick we missed?
Now we missed a bunch, but that's the one that's like so the Jags got a good guard. This is the guy I was talking about earlier.
Oh yeah,
I know
him.
a bunch of these other people, but then I know Kalen Black. Back-to-back Vikings picks, man. Cook, cap manager.
What a funny turnover from Houston.
What the?
It's not live.
And
They're
you
showing
felt?
highlights of what happened.
Oh yeah, I know. For like Marcus, multiple people. Like I know he's still good. This motherfucker Sengun really choked that. Set up an easy 2 points. One and 7.
Yeah, the Rockets in the clutch have been bad all season.
No wonder I've been forgetting about the Rockets, man, because nah. Ain't got the rebound. Smart.
Why did the Bears draft another receiver? It's definitely a moving screen on Kennard.
It is. So what receiver took the Bears game?
A guy from LSU. I don't know his name, but why did they draft another?
Was it the one who came from Kentucky?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Xavier Thomas? Maybe.
Savion Thomas, I think that's the ones.
Couldn't tell you. I don't know. I just find it funny how they're just drafting receivers.
State
Every
and came to LSU, yeah.
What happened?
Bears drafted another. We'll talk about the Bears pick.
Yeah, because they not that they need to replace him on the field, but they literally didn't replace like DJ Moore in terms of literally getting a person to be on the roster. So I figured they would draft someone.
Yeah. So what is this on?
The game?
Oh, yeah, NBA. We're trying to see what this was on. Like, so they're doing a jump ball.
Uh,
I didn't know that they could do that. I thought they had to go to replay and referee that way.
I guess we just letting this ride, and Aiden gets the jump ball again on Sengun.
leaning towards the Jags.
Smart with the screen.
Yeah, I would do the Jags if I were you, Jez. The Dolphins are like a bit too
Yeah.
far away on a rebuild. And
Smart to
Vikings,
three. Connect.
And I think the Dolphins kind of low-key have one of those owners that's going to fuck up any good things that start to develop.
Yep.
Ah, okay, smart. Palm little 14.
Yeah, the Rockets' half-court offense is not good. I can see why they don't win in overtime.
They desperately need KD. Ah,
Didn't they like blow a 12-point lead in overtime or something as well?
I
Yeah,
think
the
they
Wolves.
did. Yeah, the Wolves.
Insane, bro. Insane.
What type of cereal you eating? So, I was like, you would have missed that.
Why do the Raiders need a center? Did they draft one? He's probably gonna be a guard
Yes.
for them. They paid Linderbaum 27 mil. Cereal at night is crazy, bro. It's not cereal, it's salad. That's crazy. What the fuck? I would not be eating cereal at night.
Hey, man. Sometimes you just
Oh.
don't do it.
Oh, I thought it was cereal too. I'm not gonna lie. It
Damn.
sounded like cereal.
Oh, the crunch? That
Yeah.
part makes sense.
Guys can't rebound and give up open looks because of it. Nice.
I know it. LeBron, who gets it back to that is Smart. Who? Okay, Marcus Smart is cooking. Wait, that wasn't even Smart. Oh, that's Rui. Oh, Rui.
Hey, Ravens, you guys, Ravens fan, you guys bounce back. You're good. Don't worry.
The Raiders didn't steal our center. They paid him a record contract. And the Ravens offered Linderbaum a market-setting extension anyways.
Yep.
But they were never going to offer him 27 mil a year. They offered him 5 years, 100 million.
I mean, the Raiders handed Linderbaum a Fred VanVleet deal, man.
Basically. Like, what the fuck can you do with that?
You're lucky that went in.
When a shitty team with a bunch of money decides that they will pay whatever to get adults in the room, there's really nothing you can do.
Yep.
You just
Yo,
like, all right, fine, take it. We'll kind of fleece and you go on.
Bro, they're paying him to play football and be a role model and do all the line checks for Mendoza. Like, they're paying him to do like 4 different jobs.
Yeah.
Reed Shepard, what was that, brother?
What? Do you make that shot?
Have you ever shot that shot? What kind of shot is that?
Sengun, that was
Sengun
not
brings the
gonna
ball down
work.
low and
What are
gets
we
stripped.
doing? Sengun, on the two people you tried that with, you did it with Braun and Aiden?
Why are you bringing the ball down low as a big? Off the dribble like that.
So would you guys say that Reed Shepard like sometimes does wild shit like in terms of just his decisions?
Maybe, but like my bigger issue with Reed
Maybe.
Shepard is he's 6'2",
Yeah.
cannot reliably create looks for other people,
Yeah.
and cannot reliably get to the basket or finish at the basket when he's there.
Yeah.
And then there's a defense element to him that doesn't exist as well because he's 6'2".
Yeah.
Basically, why would that type of player ever be a top 3 pick in a modern NBA draft? That would be my
Right.
question.
No, that makes sense. The reason I said that is because I learned recently that his dad played in the pros, and I just like it occurred to me. I'm like, yeah, he doesn't come across like somebody whose dad played in the pros, man. Like, I don't know.
Remember when Oakland beat Kentucky in the tournament?
Yes.
Reed
No,
Shepard was
wait,
on that
when was
Kentucky
this?
team 3 years ago in the tournament.
Hmm.
That one guy from Oakland had like 11 threes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reed Shepard was on that Kentucky team. Once I saw that, it's like, yeah, I'm out.
Right. Because I remember all the memes and
That
stuff.
guy
You're
became a
right.
celebrity for like 3 days. Yeah.
That guy signed like a $50K NIL deal off that game
Yep.
with like Progressive or whatever.
These guys cannot get a jump ball to save their lives.
Well, LeBron's leaning into the dude as he's jumping. You're not actually supposed to do that. Those are technically loose ball fouls. I don't know why the refs are just letting that go. It's the same thing Ayton did when he jumped with Sengun earlier.
Yeah.
But I mean, this all comes from Sengun bringing the ball down when he's in the lane. Like, you're also not supposed to do that. And guys can't get boards, so guys like Marcus Smart are getting to the glass, and they're going to lose because of it. That's what happens. That is how the game goes. Is Reed Shepard one of the worst top 3 picks ever? Yeah, he's not like Anthony Bennett bad, but
Yeah.
like my biggest issue is you were the Rockets. You had a bunch of length and athleticism on the team. Why the fuck did you add Reed Shepard to it? What did you think you were doing with that?
So, in looking up Reed Shepard's dad, I learned that his mom's name is Stacy Reed Shepard. So his name is his mom's middle name.
Interesting.
Pretty
Interesting. Damn, Marcus. I know you're defensively good, but 5 steals, 2 blocks?
Bro, why did the Spurs drafted Stephon Castle the pick after the Rockets drafted Reed Shepard?
That's nasty.
Yo, they look. San Antonio is just dunking on Houston in every way possible.
But I mean, like, I just don't know, man. I'll never be able to get the logic for that Reed Shepard pick.
Man.
And that people look like they don't want to shoot the ball.
Amazon, what? Man, my Amazon folks have sent me back.
We're outside, Ravens fan. We're outside.
Okay, yeah, Smart got the 3. Congrats. Who tried to shoot that shot over Braun?
I'm about to see. Yo, this timing is great. The Steelers are about to make a pick probably in like 2-3 minutes.
Reed Shepard missed the technical free throw anyways.
What does Bro even do?
I just don't get it, man. There was the 2024 NBA draft. Your 4 top picks were Risa Shea, which looks bad, Sar, which is fine, Reed Shepard, Stephon Castle, Ron Holland, Salawan to the Hornets, Klingon, Dillingham, Edie, and Cody Williams to the Jazz. Yeah, there's not a ton of talent, but there was a point guard picked 1 pick after the guy that you picked. And hey, the Rockets are down 3-0 and they're going to get swept, and they're probably going to have to make some organizational changes. But yeah, these guys, like, I don't know, good pieces, but Sengun just hasn't gotten better in the last, 4 years to me.
Yeah.
When did they sign Fred VanVleet?
Like 2 years ago.
2022, I want to say.
Oh, was it 2022? I thought it was early, way earlier than that.
Hold on.
Maybe 23, but I think 22.
23.
23.
It was 23, yeah.
So they signed VanVleet, had him on the team for a year, and then signed Reed Shepard? They drafted Reed Shepard? Why would they do that?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Team South will never lost it yet. It's yet the series over. So, hey, we're gonna have Braun versus SGA next series.
Yo, but the Lakers Thunder games this year were all disgusting.
Yeah. And if Luka and Reeves are still not it, I'm not gonna chalk that series up.
Yeah.
Lakers would be having a early flight to Cancun.
So, King, do you know who this guy is, Andrew Filipponi? Is he a person?
I don't listen to any NFL radio stuff, so he probably is popular in the Pittsburgh area, but I don't know him.
Yeah, he does Pittsburgh radio, and he has 130,000 followers. But he did say August 16th, 2025, if the Steelers draft Drew Aller, he'll quit his job.
Well, the Rockets hit a 3 down 6, so there's 29 seconds left. They almost stole an inbound
almost
pass.
stole the ball. Smart gets fouled, yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh, shit. I think you guys took this guy, by the way. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to say his name. I'm just going to say I think you drafted this guy.
Is that another O-line?
Jennings Dunker, yeah. Guard/tackle from Iowa. Probably a guard. So this is realistically probably your left guard. But yeah, Jennings Dunker, and he looks like that. Let me find another picture.
Oh, we traded with the Seahawks to get that pick.
It cost you $216 to make this trade up for Jennings Dunker. Look at this guy, bro. I'm telling you, this guy's gonna be an elite offensive lineman. Just looking at his appearance, that's all.
I'm not gonna lie, he's from Iowa. If I know one thing about Iowa,
Sengun airballed a 3.
Oh
nice.
my God, Sengun! Yeah, this game's over.
Yo, CP, they're actual frauds. They're literal frauds.
But guys, they don't have Fred and KD. Shut the up.
Yeah, bro. It's
God, I hate the internet because the Lakers don't have Luka or Reeves.
So I have maybe watched 5 minutes and 13 seconds of basketball. I've seen Sengun hit a hook shot off the side of the backboard and airball a 3.
Never mind, go downhill, get in the lane, bring the ball down to his knees, and turn it over as a result.
Never mind have a horrible fade in his hair.
That too. I'm just not a Sengun guy, dude. I've never have been, though. Below the rim bigs who cannot move their feet, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. People call him the baby Jokic, and he's playing like this. Yeah,
Just because he's a
Oh.
plotting kind
exactly.
of guy
Yeah,
with
nah.
skill.
Send
No.
him back to Turkey.
Speaking of bad Shingun comparisons, I was on Sarcasm City and Fatur was trying to explain to me how he looks like Omer Sheik, and I'm like, that's just two Turkish guys.
They actually don't look alike at all.
In the
At
slightest.
all.
I would say Omer Sheik and Yusuf Nurkic look more like each other than
True.
Sengun looks like a Sheik.
True.
They're just from the same country, but that's not alike.
No. And Aiden was playing against us. Standard Aiden things. But also, CP, you spelled Aiden wrong. And there is a correct way to spell it. Wait, where is it? There's a correct way to spell his name. Damn, I saved it to show Sai, but I can't find it.
Then look like you saved stuff.
Yo, do you remember when I showed Sai this? Oh, fuck, how do I find it? Okay, I'll find it on my phone and I'll be back.
Yeah.
You just wait. Fucking found it. Let's go. Nah. Nah, there's a way you spell Aiton, and this is how you spell it, CP.
Oh, right. This stupid name. Yeah.
This is how you correctly spell his
Oh,
name.
they turned it over. Then the Rockets turned it over. That's very funny. Or no, yeah. Oh well. There's 4 seconds left. Who cares?
Yo, why do all Lakers fans get really aggressive whenever I show this picture to them? It actually works like a charm.
Hey man, it's all good.
All right, how many picks do we have left? Probably like a handful at this point. Yeah, 3 left. Let's go. But yeah, people, tomorrow's draft honestly is not about the picks. It's about if any pros get traded. Keontae Scott still here. Jeez. He's really good. He's just old.
Yeah.
Mike Washington Jr., he's decent. Okay, I mean, I still know a handful of these guys. Elijah Surratt. This is Indiana's old team not getting drafted. Bryce Lance. So this is Trey Lance's brother, who's apparently a great receiver, but he played at North Dakota State. So how great could he be?
I mean, if we're talking FCS, they are the best.
Not for sure, but it's like Christian Watson, I think, is the only North Dakota State player to be like worth something, right? Because like everybody else, things kind of didn't pan out for, I think. All right, I'm gonna load this up and I'm gonna see what Peter thinks. So Peter, Jez just sent me this. What
Yeah.
the? I don't have a passcode.
Oh shit. Yeah, you do.
This is wild. Damn. Okay, fuck it. Where the hell are the bookmarks?
Up there, yep.
No, I got it. So this is what Jez just sent me. How to build a great NFL roster.
Eh. Nah, I don't think you need a white wide receiver 3. I don't think you need a white tight end. I agree about the O-line things.
Yeah.
I generally just think you need Nigerians on defense in general. I don't think you need a white safety. In 2025, I don't think white linebackers are absolutely necessary because now it's really about sideline to sideline.
Yeah.
And you basically just have guys at linebacker that used to be safeties 20 years ago. Yeah, I mean, I could see it. I also don't think you need to have a white quarterback to win. Like we saw Mahomes and Hurts win Super Bowls very recently.
I remember Deion Sanders was talking about like his personal like character types for the different positions and how he was like, I want offensive linemen that come from 2-parent households so I can yell at them. And I was like, I don't know if that's a real thing necessarily. But then he's like, I want defensive linemen from the trenches who are like hungry. And he just had like a different like character type for the different positions. It was kind of like not too far away from like the generalizations that come with that one.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Lakers got the W.
Good for them.
Yeah.
So, what is Kevin Durant's injury? Why did he miss this game?
It's like a bruise right on his patella with like limits like mobility with the inflammation.
Yeah.
I'm assuming because he played game 2, it got inflamed in response.
You're not coming back from 3-0. Like is he just gonna sit down?
Might as well.
At this point, just do it. Besides, he always tries to tell his teammates, just sit down and let them suffer.
So, like, what would the Rockets' big changes even be? Trade Kevin Durant?
No, it wouldn't be that. It would be hope that Van Vliet can come back healthy next year.
Yeah.
Some sort of package for Reed Shepard and one of their wings for another like wing scorer, like third option type.
Yeah.
Would be your quickest path realistically.
Mm-hmm.
I would trade Sengun, but I don't know what you get for that.
I was thinking you gotta get rid of Sengun, but at this point, who's gonna want him?
Alperen Sengun.
Actually,
let's see about this contract.
I think like does he not have like a nice size contract?
He's not getting paid more than $40 million a year.
It just started though.
Yeah. So like they gotta have to keep Sengun, which
trying to trade that, bro.
Which scammers get scammed, Sengun to secure the bag.
I don't know. Maybe they like trade Jabari and Reed Shepard or something.
I think it will be Jabari and Reed. And the big three for next year will be Katie, Fred, and Sengun again.
Yep.
All right. Last pick is in. We're 100 picks deep. There's no trades left because the draft is over. So shout out to everybody in here. We're going to end the stream. Sengun to Toronto? Absolutely not.
No. Actually, yes, because that will be funny.
Yo, actually, hold on. I might trade the Jakob Poeltl contract for the Sengun contract.
Okay.
That being said, they would never take the Jakob Poeltl contract. So
I'm not gonna if they take if they give you Sengun for Poeltl, at that point it's just like two funny trades.
Like Yeah. That being said, we're gonna end the stream here, people. I will
Who
be
was the
back.
last pick? I didn't even see.
A
I think it was
safety.
Seattle.
Jaguars took Jalen Husky, Jez's
Okay.
Jaguars. That's another reason, bro, because Jez and Jaguars both start with a J, bro. It's meant to be.
Hey man, good for him. You got a Maryland player drafted in day 2. That's lit.
But yeah, that's that on that, people. I'm gonna be back tomorrow on the NBA channel for sure for Nuggets and Wolves at 8:30. And then I might find some time early in the day to do a power rankings on this channel. But other than that, we're done for tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hit that like button and
Yep.
subscribe to the channel on your way out, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. We're out. Peace.